Didn't even notice, no punches that to roll with. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so.
Let me check my chest, my breath right quick. He ain't never seen it in a dress like this. He ain't never even been impressed like this. Probably why I got him quiet on the set like zip. Like it, love it, need it, bad. Take it, own it, steal it, fast. The boy stop playing, grab my ass. Why you acting like you shy? Shut it, save it, keep it pushing. While you beating round the bush and knowing you want all this woman.
Never knock it till you try.
All of them saying I have you with me. All of my saying you mad committed. Really to anybody you had them pretty. All of the body I need out.
Didn't have to know it, keeping me in the moment. I bet you hadn't known it. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice, no punches that to roll with. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so? Didn't have to know it, keeping me in the moment. I bet you hadn't known it. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice, no punches that to roll with. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so?
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia ways. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, what is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the KVJ show. Hello, hello.
Yeah, Mondays, I love them.
Yeah, got everybody in here all ready to go. Hopefully coming off of a glorious weekend. Virginia, I know you're out doing all kinds of great, delicious stuff with chili.
Yes.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh, I ate so much chili, I had to lay after.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It was a lot.
When was that, Saturday?
Saturday, all day Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully it's the storm's passed through.
Yes. Get that chili out of your system. Bird, you had a great weekend?
Yeah, it was all right.
Okay.
If it was a grade, I would give it a B minus.
B minus, okay.
Wasn't terrible, wasn't totally awesome, somewhere a little above average.
Somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
around
Okay.
there.
All right. That was a great football weekend, so I had a good time. So a lot of fun stuff. So we got big stuff to do for you here today, including a really hot ticket I know people want to get their hands on. They do it at the Gaylord Palms. They're doing a whole thing with Elf this holiday season, and it's going to be kicking off this weekend. We got more 4-packs of tickets for that, so if you'd like to take your family to the Gaylord Palms in Kissimmee, this is the right place for you to be.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, it looks like another person that was at Astro World has passed away. The youngest victim, 9-year-old Ezra Blunt, had been on life support. You know, the kid had gone to the show with his dad. He was up on his dad's shoulders. They were standing in the back of the crowd because his dad thought it would be a safer place. But when Travis Scott had gone on stage, I guess the crowd rushed forward, knocking him over, knocking 9-year-old Ezra off of his shoulders into the ground where he was trampled. And it's just terrible. The death toll from that concert. The Astro World is now 10 people.
Do you know if anyone else is on life support, or is this going
I don't. I would assume that there's other victims still in the hospital just because so many people were hurt. But I don't know that there's anybody else like right on the cusp like little Ezra was. In other news, happier stuff, because we could really use it after that. Kim Kardashian is giving a speech at a wedding, and the irony is not lost on her as she's giving marriage advice to the bride and groom. Here she is.
It's honestly so nice to be here for a gay wedding. I mean, I haven't been to one since my second wedding. I was a little bit confused because I haven't really figured out this marriage thing myself, so I don't know what kind of advice and things I'm gonna give to you guys.
I like it. Make fun of yourself. That always works. And finally here, Snoop Dogg was working the drive-thru at a restaurant, and customers are like, wait a minute, is that Snoop?
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
And what's odd is this is in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So
Okay.
you wouldn't really expect to see a Southern California guy in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
We just went to Cane's. Guess who handed us our food? Snoop Dogg!
Get all this on camera.
This is not real.
Okay. That's how you do advertising today.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Some musical moments from over the weekend. I don't know if you guys saw Saturday Night Live this weekend. Did you see Taylor Swift on there performing?
I did not.
You
I
did
know
not.
it was a big Taylor weekend, Kev.
Oh, huge Taylor weekend. You know, she just, she's redoing her old music, so she has the rights to it. So she released one of those albums on Friday.
This is the F.U. Scooter Braun album, right?
This is it, yeah. So
Yes.
she can, you know, make the money off of her albums again. So she did a 10-minute version of her breakup song All Too Well on SNL this weekend, and had a whole bunch of celebrities there to watch her, like Joe Jonas and his wife Sophie Turner, Selena Gomez, Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, all there. And apparently did a little number here with Chris Stapleton. I Bet You Think About Me.
Now that we're done and it's over, I bet it's hard to believe, but it turned out I'm harder to forget than I was to leave. And yeah, I bet you think about me.
Okay, so more music, just Taylor all over the place. She's coming at you.
It's Taylor Month.
Yes, it is. There she is. Also got new music out today for you to check out. Beyonce has got a new single called Be Alive. It's from that upcoming Will Smith movie, King Richard.
Oh, yeah. I saw the previews for that. It looks good.
About the Williams sisters? Yeah, it could be
Yes.
great. This is Be Alive. Okay, there you go. We're looking forward to that movie. That could be really interesting.
When does
Yeah.
that come out?
Soon.
Okay, it must because the previews are everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be on deck. I can tell you here real quick.
There's a lot of stuff that's coming out I'm excited for.
Yeah, I think, Thanksgiving week is usually a big week for movies.
Yeah, it's coming up this week, the 19th. So it'll be released coming up on Friday. So this weekend you can see King Richard.
I don't know if you saw that new Boba Fett trailer for the Star Wars stuff. It looks amazing.
Is that for the TV show they're doing on Disney Plus?
It's coming out
Yeah.
in a few weeks, and that looks amazing.
A lot of good stuff
Oh,
to
yeah.
watch. So there you go. A lot of good stuff to take in.
More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Brightline trains are back on track, so you can be car-free and carefree and even get your first ride free. Free from traffic, from stress, from parking hassles. Connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Just visit GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app and get your first ride free. Come on and take a free ride and live life on the bright side. Free ride offer good for a round-trip ride through December 31st, 2021.
Holiday scratch offs have so much you can win. Millions in cash prizes, trips to Hawaii, exciting cruises, so much gift.
Give holiday scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery this year. With more than 47 million winning tickets and tons of prizes in our bonus play getaway promotion, it's so much gift.
So much gift.
So much gift. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it.
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Lowe's Provember event is back. In celebration of pros, we're offering special values on top tools to get any job done right. Head into Lowe's and check out the largest selection of DeWalt power tools and accessories. Right now, you can get a guaranteed tough DeWalt 20-volt max bare tool free when you buy a DeWalt 20-volt max drill or impact driver kit. Shop in-store or order online. Lowe's, the new home for pros. Valid through 1/5 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. U.S. only.
WPTV Mornings, committed to covering your community. Every morning, important stories from Jupiter, Wellington, Boca, Lake Worth, West Palm, wherever you live. Get WPTV First Alert Traffic and Weather to prepare you for anything your day throws at you. And uplifting stories to get your morning started on the right foot. Weather, traffic, news that impacts you. Get more out of your morning. Tomorrow morning, 4:30 to 7 a.m. Watch WPTV.
I am attorney Louis Sosa. At Rosenthal Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you have been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or have been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit rosenthallevy.com.
Here's the deal. I've had constipation with belly pain, discomfort, and bloating for years. I've tried a lot of laxatives and fiber supplements, but my symptoms keep coming back.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives. It lets you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2 years old. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. There could be more to your story with IBS-C. Talk to a doctor today. Say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
At Florida Cancer Specialists, we provide world-class care close to home. Because when you're fighting cancer in these unprecedented times, you need the most advanced treatments, national clinical trials, and 24/7 access to an oncology care manager. We have a single-minded focus on the safety of our patients, as well as our courageous physicians, nurses, and staff members. And we're with you every step of the way. More at flcancer.com.
Ooh, there's so much happening this month at Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. What's up? It's Nikki, and don't miss Larry the Cable Guy at Coco Wednesday, November 10th. Smokey Robinson is also coming to Coco. Get your tickets to see Smokey Robinson live at Coco November 17th at Ticketmaster. Live entertainment, live gaming, and you will come alive in this 2022 Maserati, and your share of $25,000 free play. This goes down Sunday, November 28th at Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. You earn entries for all this when you play your favorite slots, table games, all throughout November. Oh, and don't forget to sign up for the Seminole Wild Card. Get up to $200 in free play instantly. Obviously, it's free and easy to sign up. Just visit the Players Club at Seminole Casino, Coconut Creek. You'll start immediately earning valuable benefits, rewards, comp dollars, free play, and a whole bunch more. Now you go get your play on. Live poker is at Coco 24/7. And live on stage, Larry the Cable Guy, Smokey Robinson. Learn more at CasinoCoco.com.
I'm J-Rock Jared Blakely, and I want to get you money for your car accident injury. Here are some tips that will help to ensure you have the strongest possible case when you're hurt in a car accident. 1. Always get a police report. 2. See a doctor and document your injuries as soon as possible. 3. Do not speak to any insurance company without first consulting a lawyer. Call Blakely Law Firm at 1-800-602-5000 for a free consultation today. That's 1-800-602-5000. Offices Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward.
For the ones who get going,
when the going gets tough, and the ones who know we're tougher together. For the Pathfinders breaking new ground, Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as fast access to experts and 24/7 customer support. Because we know you have people depending on you, so you can always depend on us. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Off Lease Only, they are announcing the new Off Lease Only Express, a hassle-free way for you to buy a car from home. With Off Lease Only, the name you know and trust, now you get the same high-quality cars, nearly new cars, priced thousands below retail, but with a fast way for you to do it from home. Browse from over 4,000 cars at offleaseonly.com. Once you found one you love, just click on Express, and then with a couple of clicks, you can start your deal right there online. It makes it so easy. Leave the stress behind with Off Lease Only Express. Start today by visiting offleaseonly.com, the hassle-free, fully transparent way to buy a car, and then go see them in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or West Palm Beach.
The dreams that matter most happen while we're awake, because they're the ones that remind us of the places we want to go, of the ideas we plan to pursue, of the legacies we hope to leave. We understand you have goals to meet, and we want to help you reach them, to fuel your vision and invest in whatever motivates you. So we want to know, what inspires you? Synovus Bank, member FDIC.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Wondering if you have the flu or COVID? Walk into MD Now and know now. The physician-led teams can diagnose and treat illnesses in the state-of-the-art clinics now. For superior health care right now, visit mdnow.com.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you think about today, Jay Bird?
I'm trying to figure out my Thanksgiving plans. And you're leaving out of town, Virginia?
I am. I leave on Saturday, early in the morning, because we're going up to UF.
UF.
I'm taking Mags to go look at UF and FSU.
That's all, that you already have that all set up?
Yes.
I wonder how long that's going to take, because I remember doing that for junior college, and it took about, I think, 7 minutes for them to show us the campus. They give us the whole spiel.
Well, because of COVID, every school is doing it differently. UF and FSU want you to do a self-guided walking tour with their app. So what you do is you download the app on your phone, and then you walk through campus with the app, and it gives you a self-guided tour. LSU is different because Louisiana, I guess, doesn't have COVID, and they are
They ain't scared of no COVID around here.
COVID can't get no tigers.
No.
So, somebody brings you around at LSU, but not at UF or FSU.
Okay, and the Ralstons, they're staying in town?
Yeah, believe so. Don't know we got anything going on. We're kind of kicking around some other ideas what we're going to do. We're very non-traditional, and we're thinking about maybe just even looking for some restaurants and places like that. They're going to be open on Thanksgiving and just go out to eat.
You'll always find hotels that are fully functioning.
Okay.
If you go to a nice hotel, you can make reservations now that they're always fully functioning.
Yeah, that might be what we're doing.
Okay, I'm in Thanksgiving limbo, just seeing what's going on out there, getting
Jump
the
in with
feelers.
us, man. Let's go hit it up.
You might get another jive turkey this Thanksgiving.
We're down for that. We're down for that. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Why do dogs love me so much.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get it. So one of my neighbors down the street, I love them. They're so sweet. They invited us over for dinner last night. And I just wasn't thinking. And I totally, when I walked in, I was like, oh no. They have the biggest, the lickiest dog. And bam, every dog makes a beeline right for me.
Do they go for your privates? Because I know a lot of dogs, they take the snout and they
do everything. These dogs, they work me over like Me Too, does not matter.
It's embarrassing as a dog owner if your dog does go snout first into someone's crotch.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you feel like you've done it. You're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. It's very uncomfortable.
Something about me, I don't know what it is. Dogs just can't resist. So, yeah. I have the worst allergies and I have a pounding. I just woke up at midnight just in a sneezing fit.
Well, to defend Virginia, that's why she doesn't like to go out to Paws in the Park, because if she walks out there, all the dogs just jump on her.
They love her. Like, hey, she's allergic to us.
Get her.
They love a witch.
It's like they know.
Get her. Like I'm the weak gazelle. Yeah, so I'm a little tired this morning. I did not sleep past midnight. I woke up at midnight and then was pretty much up.
I sense something's off with you.
Yeah, I'm way off.
I tried to make a few jokes, did not go
landing.
over during commercial
Not
break.
landing with Virginia today.
Kind of thought she's going to stab me. I'm going to be spending time in Denny's room this morning. Not in the studio.
I'm discombobulated.
Kind of a cold vibe in here.
What I got on my mind is this is the weirdest thing. I don't know what's going on. Since my mom passed, I got her laptop because the one that I had been using had a key. I told you it had gone out. I had to replace the board on it. It's fine, but it's 8 years old. And Denny's was like, hey, man, you may want to start using this laptop because it's got all the right plugins. And I noticed that, Apple always changes cords so they can make more money off of you.
Right.
So the cords from that old laptop to the new one, they're different. So these are the more advanced cords. So I started going with this. I've had nothing but problems with this laptop. And it's relatively brand new. I'd say it's maybe 2 years old, Denny's? Yeah, he's shaking his head. It's a new laptop. My other one's 8 years old. It's just one problem after another today, and it's inexplicable stuff. I'm working, and then all of a sudden the mouse just turns itself off. And Denny's is in there trying to figure out, and he's great with computers, trying to figure out what the heck this thing's doing. Every day there's another weird glitch going on with this, and I'm like, is this, did I get a lemon for a laptop? Is my mom haunting her old laptop? Like, what the heck is going on? It's been nothing but headaches. My 8-year-old laptop, never any problems.
Maybe it's got like viruses on it.
I don't know.
I'm going to go more on the spiritual realm and say, well, what if it was your mom trying to just, I don't know, send a message of some sort? What that message is, I don't know, but I wanted to
She's
talk about
derailing
that.
my prep, so clearly she doesn't like what we're doing on the show.
She's derailing your
Yeah, she's me, any kind of hiccup, like I'm down to the minute, Kev. It's just we're racing against time to try to get everything done. So something like that just, okay, well, this is interesting.
Epic fail.
It shaved 30 minutes off of prep time today, which is a ton, for what we do.
And this is going to be an annoying statement. You may not want to hear this, but is it possible it could be a message of something saying, Kev, slow down. Don't worry about the prep as much. I'm just trying to think abstract here right now.
Okay.
If that was your mom trying to send you a message, I don't know. I'm just thinking outside. The bun.
Well, I don't know what you're trying to tell me, Mom. Don't work so hard on my job. You want me to tank this thing? Mom, we got ratings. I mean, you're trying to tell me this is her way of pushing me out of radio finally?
I feel
she had to go
like-
to the other side to finally get me out of it.
Once you're in heaven, you know about ratings. I mean, you just know everything, right? When you go to heaven, like
right.
all
That's
questions are answered.
Mom is going to sabotage whatever computer I work on until I finally get out of this and go into the ministry like she always had hoped.
She wants you to be a minister.
Oh, yeah.
You should bring the Godcast back and see if she derails that prep.
That's how. No, you make some fun.
Okay.
You make some good points. I was trying to be positive.
Yeah, I hear you.
It didn't work out.
Trust me, I'm trying to read into it. That's just the first questions that come to mind. What's going on here, Mom? So I don't know. I'm thinking about at this point, one more strike and I think I'm selling a brand new laptop and going back to 8 years old.
So if anybody's looking for a possessed laptop, Kevin will sell you one cheap.
Yeah, full of bugs and maybe mom will let you use it. Fine. But
Possession?
It's crazy.
It's just my game.
Yeah. So I don't know if turn it over to Denny's, but I've about had it with that thing. It's just every day a headache.
The computer that's 8 years old. What's the issue with that one? Is that pretty
it
bad?
was the letter T because the keyboard had gone out. So I put a new keyboard in it. So they had to do that. So everything's functional. I had never had any problems with that. 8 years, I treat that thing like a baby. It's just, for an 8-year-old laptop, it's cranking.
The T is still out?
No.
Okay.
I had it fixed, yeah. Had it fixed. So it's all good.
Okay.
It's all good. The reason why I went to the new one is because of the cords. Because the old one has old cords on it. So Danny's like, it's good to, probably go with this because I'm going to have those kind of issues. You know how Apple does that?
Yes.
Where now all of a sudden you can't plug it into anything because they've changed all the cords on you?
They're tricky like that.
Yeah, that's the problem with the 8-year-old laptop. So that's why I went with the new one. But it is just riddled with, I don't know, either mom's ghost or bugs. So
well, she used to go to a bunch of crazy websites
I know,
too, so
yeah.
she could have gotten viruses and stuff like that from the crazy websites.
But typically, you don't get really bad viruses from the websites on a Mac, and if you do, you can get rid of them pretty easy. I mean, I've gotten some viruses. It's a Mac, right?
Yeah, it's just you ever seen it where the cursor just all of a sudden does weird things? It was jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
And, I'd be typing. I'm like, where's my typing going? And all of a sudden the cursor's jumped all the way to the top of the page. And you're like, why did you just do that? So Denny's fixed that. And then today the mouse just turned itself off.
Okay, that seems functional.
Yeah. No, it's not. So I don't know what's going on with this thing, man.
Okay.
It's just acting very bizarre. Yeah. Well, coming up here in a couple minutes, it's a little chilly out there today. It's going to have a really good forecast, though. It looks like the next couple of days, good bit of sunshine. Temperatures like in the low 70s, but you go outside, it was like in the high 50s.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, so it's a little bit chilly out there.
It's a good day for me to wear shorts.
Yeah. Well, because I watched a lot of football, and if you're watching football this weekend, man, you look at a lot of the games up north, it's freezing up north.
I saw yesterday it was like snowing during that Green Bay game.
Yeah, there was snow there. There was snow in Ohio and different places, and so it's winter, up north, and we kind of forget about that. And so it's kind of interesting because I do see some people and they're starting to comment about that seasonal depression because, we've changed the clocks and now it's gray and gloomy up north. So my big question, will South Florida's weather actually make you happier? A lot of people come here because they're like, I love the sunshine. I love this kind of weather. But does it really make a difference? I'll let you know the numbers next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Brightline trains are back on track. You can be car-free and carefree connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app and get your first ride free. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 379 WRMF.
The all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. The all-new Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Get thunderstruck.
It's the holidays at Universal, y'all. With Coke and Wendy's, you can get it all. Bring a friend. Share a Coke. We're together for the first time in ages. Where Macy's balloons fly high in the sky. And the Grinch himself is always outrageous. Florida and Georgia residents get a holiday deal when you enjoy an ice-cold Coke with a Wendy's combo meal. Get a second day free when you buy a one-day park-to-park ticket. Get details at universalorlando.com/Wendy's. Offer ends December 16. Online only. Blackout dates and restrictions apply.
T-Mobile for Business supports small business owners during their busiest time of year. Switch now and we'll pay off your phone up to $1,000. You keep your phone and your number. Plus, get $200 in Facebook ads on us so you can reach more customers and finish this year strong. Visit your T-Mobile store and make the switch today. Up to $1,000 via virtual prepaid card for eligible device payoff. Allow 15 days. Qualifying credit service port-in and timely redemption required. No cash access on card and expires in 6 months. Details at T-Mobile.com. Ads via virtual prepaid card when you port in a line with 2 plus more lines or have 3 existing lines.
'Twas the night before Christmas and...
There's no time for poems. Santa is coming.
He's coming here?
Of course. Santa never misses Christmas at Gaylord Palms. Hurry! Check the speed of the ice tubing hill at Snowflow Mountain. Oh, taste the treats over at the gingerbread decorating corner. Make sure the Cirque Spirit of Christmas performers perfect their stunts. How many trees do we have?
Over 100 and a new Christmas tree trail.
What about the new event?
All 12 interactive challenges in Mission Save Christmas featuring Elf are ready to go.
Come see so much Christmas. Tickets and overnight packages at Christmas@GaylordPalms.com.
Hi, it's Randy. There's nothing quite like enjoying good food with the people that I love. With the holidays right around the corner, it's nice to know that I can order my groceries from Publix with either delivery or curbside pickup. Powered by Instacart, with these options, I'm able to have more moments with my family, which is what the holidays are really all about. So as I'm planning my upcoming holiday dinner, I know I can trust Publix to help me host an evening we're always going to remember. I can even order a fully cooked dinner from Publix Deli, complete with dressing, mashed potatoes, cranberry orange relish, and the marshmallow delight. I know I'm getting hungry thinking about it. All I have to do is heat it up. Now I can truly enjoy every minute of family time by planning my holiday meal in advance and having it delivered when it's most convenient to me. It's one less thing on my plate to worry about and one more dish I know my guests will find delicious. Visit Publix.com/shop to get your groceries on your time. Please place order 48 hours in advance. Prices vary from in-store fees, tips, and taxes may apply, subject to terms and availability. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
There's nothing like going into the holiday season with a few extra pounds gained from the pandemic. Well, are you ready to eliminate that fat for good? Cool Sculpting at Cool Lines by Hamilton Aesthetics is your solution. Cool Sculpting targets 9 different body areas, including the abdomen, thighs, love handles, and my favorite area to treat is the fat under the chin. It truly takes years off your face. Go to coollinesbody.com or give us a call at 561-557-TONE. That's 561-557-8663 to take advantage of our lowest prices ever.
Cool Sculpting is FDA cleared to treat visible fat bulges in 9 areas of the body. Some common side effects include temporary numbness, discomfort, and swelling.
I'm so happy to have finished phase 2 of my new windows from B&T Windows and Doors. Now I just have phase 3 and I am done. They look so good. I can't wait to be completely done with the whole house. B&T changed the look of my home because of those windows.
Yeah, it really made a big difference in my house too. I had a rickety ratchet front and side door. They came in, put a brand new one. So not only does my house look better, but it is super secure and safe, and it's actually quieter. That's how you know how sturdy these B&T windows and doors really are.
Yeah, they only use custom PGT products, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you've got the PGT windows and the B&T installers, and it's a great combo. Go online today, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, with 24/7 support and experienced staff at over 250 local branches. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for a chilly morning across South Florida. Morning lows in the upper 50s to low 60s. Afternoon highs today reaching the mid to upper 70s. Plenty of sunshine with low humidity. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by SunPass.com. Important news for drivers who use Florida's Turnpike. All tolls are now being collected electronically using SunPass, another interoperable transponder, or toll by plate. Save money on tolls with the all-new SunPass Pro and change the state of driving. To learn more, visit SunPass.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
So many easy ways to check out the KVJ Show. You can watch us on YouTube right now. Go there and check out KVJ TV. We are live as we do the show. The After the Show podcast is live also on YouTube. But you can also get any show you want on demand. Plus, on the KVJ Show YouTube channel, we got all kinds of things, including the KVJ horror movies like Grimsley that had just come out for Halloween. You can go see that. You can see the blooper reel that goes along with it. So what you need to do is go to YouTube, subscribe to the KVJ Show, and hit that little bell so anytime we have a brand new video, you will definitely know about it.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Here we go. We're into the second week of November. Look at this weather, Virginia. They're saying sunshine, temperatures in the mid to high 70s, low humidity. This is exactly what we want, right?
It's exactly what we love.
It's always the second week of November. I tell you, that's when we're in the free and clear. We are into our good weather. And you start watching what's going on up north, and it is getting cold, and it looked miserable watching some football games that were up north this weekend. Just gray skies, that kind of, you don't know if it's rain or if it's snow. It's just cold precipitation that is coming down. And with the whole daylight saving time that we did, there is a lot of people that just feel that funk. It's a real thing. Some people have that seasonal depression. I think it's about 20% of the population, which is just an awful thing to go through because you're just like, every day is dark and gray and cold, miserable. So a lot of people come down to South Florida to get this kind of weather. That's why we got snowbirds and why we got so many people down here and so many people continuing to come. But does it make a difference? I mean, does it really make a difference? Would you say that South Florida's weather actually makes you happier? I would say for me, it does. It makes a big difference for me. And I realize I need to be in South Florida because, I mean, the added happiness I have just being here, you can't even put a price tag on it.
It's a real thing. I used to see it in my family. During the summer, everyone's at each other's throats. Everyone's, if you eat someone's sandwich, they want to kill you. When the weather gets a little cooler, people kind of calm down a bit.
Well, you definitely notice that up north. When you come out of the funk and it's like March or April and you have that one good day where it's somewhat sunny and it's 52 degrees, everybody puts on their tank tops and their shorts and their flip-flops and they're like, oh, it's so balmy out. And they're just loving life. Now, I was looking at this, making, I guess, some numbers and a statement as to whether or not the weather actually does have an impact on your moods and your attitudes. They say that some people have an especially strong negative reaction to a lack of sunshine. It's that seasonal affective disorder, which, afflicts up to 20%. They say on average is about 9.7% of the population. And they say that, the sunshine, it does make a difference because when it touches our skin, did you know it increases your levels of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that improves the mood? So there's actually a scientific reason why the sun makes you in a better mood.
My sister speaks of this. She lives out in Oregon, and there are times where it's so dreary and cloudy and dark, and she can't get out of the house because it's so cold. She says she goes through a depression because of it. It's a thing.
Yeah.
When I went to Buffalo a few years ago for Christmas, there's just like a sheet of gray cloud as you're flying in. And I was like, is it always like this? And Panda was like, yeah. Pretty much there's a sheet of gray cloud that just is there for 4 months.
Well, if you string 3 or 4 bad days at work, maybe you get into a fight with your significant other, and that weather is going on, it kind of compounds everything and makes you more depressed.
It does. Now, they've done some big studies on this about how the weather affects our mood. And I thought it was rather interesting because if you're looking for a place to live, they say 57 degrees Fahrenheit outdoors is optimal for a positive mood. So maybe people living in the Carolinas, and that might be what your weather's like. And I know it can dip even below that. They get some freezing temperatures sometimes. But right around there, maybe a moderate climate. So anywhere from maybe the Carolinas south is where you're going to find people that are going to have better moods because of the weather.
Yeah, 57's a nice little sweet spot.
They say that, that's optimal. They say temperatures colder and hotter than that were associated with lower sense of well-being because, somebody like my dad hates the heat. He just gets cranky and cantankerous, and he doesn't like it. To him, when he's in southeastern Ohio and it's 57 degrees, he's like, oh, this is God's weather. And I'm like, what? I'm like, it's freezing cold. I mean, that's about what we have this morning. To him, that's ideal. He loves that temperature. So that's why for me, it's hard to relate to this. But they do find on average, most people do like the sunshine. It is good for you. The temperatures people debate about. And they say that 11% of Americans have moved at least once in their lives to find better weather. So that's how many people it's driving. I would think that number would be a lot higher. But I guess there's still people that live up north, believe it or not. I don't get why, but they do.
Because their whole foundation's up there. It's tough to move everyone.
Yeah, and I guess for some people, they may not look at South Florida weather as ideal.
Yeah, because there's some months that it's not.
You're right. Yeah,
You're right.
Really
Yeah.
too humid and hot.
The Rhode Islanders would come down here in the summertime and do nothing but bitch and complain. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
humid. How do you do it?
But the thing that's kind of interesting is they find that people move to South Florida for nicer weather. I always see people in our chat room, they're always complaining, like, get me out of here, I hate it here, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what, how?
Complainers are always loud, though.
But they found that humans are generally bad at really enjoying anything for a very long period of time because we become accustomed to it being awesome, and then we return to our baseline happiness levels. So you move to South Florida, and you're like, this weather's amazing. But then as time starts going on, you just kind of get back to that level of enjoyment. And then the other things about South Florida that you do have to kind of put up with, those start to annoy you more than the weather makes you happy. So they're finding out that it kind of balances itself out.
Florida makes you soft.
Yeah, well, they say the thrill of good weather wears off in a relatively short time after moving here. And that's why some people get to South Florida, they love it for the first year. And then after that, they're like, okay, I'm over this. Get me back up north. So, which I thought was fascinating because I got here 22 years ago. I'm like, I'm never leaving. It's amazing, but not everybody feels that way.
And I think, too, so it also might be an attitude thing. Some people just might not be happy no matter where they're at.
It's true. Yeah, I can find misery wherever you put me. So, yeah, there are definitely people like that as well. But if you love good South Florida weather, you're going to have it the next couple of days. Forecast for the week is looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit of rain back in by Thursday, but really nice here for the first start of the week. Coming up here in a couple minutes, we put, Halloween in the these kids, it's not over yet. How would you handle this delicate situation? Got an email here that said, for the last 2 weeks, my neighbor's kids have knocked on my door several times for trick-or-treating. Now, keep in mind, Halloween's been over for quite some time now.
What?
Yeah, the kids are still doing trick-or-treating here in the second week of November. They'll come out, they'll knock on the door all the time, dressed in the costumes, and they expect free snacks. Apparently, they've been turned on, like, how great is this? We put on a costume, we go to the neighbor's house, and they give us free treats.
Let's ride this thing.
It was cute the first couple of times, but it's happened a good 7 or 8 times in the last couple of weeks, and now we're getting kind of annoyed with this. The kids keep knocking, and they won't stop until we open the door. Oh. And it's kind of getting to be a lot. Now, we're going to tell them to stop coming to our house, but we don't want to hurt their little feelings or start drama. We're also new in the neighborhood, and we don't need any enemies. Would you find this cute or annoying, and do we say something or play along with them?
You said 8 times or 7 or 8 times in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah. So every other day, it seems like, or every third day at least, they're putting on their costumes and they're coming over for candy. Probably as soon as they run out of candy, they're like, hey, I know how we can get more candy. Put the costume back on, go get it.
They're kind of shaking them down for snacks.
They
and
are.
Kind of masking it with their costumes. Oh, it's so cute, but give us our candy or else.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, it's kind of a bully tactic in a sense.
You can, though, because I just saw this last week at CVS. They still had a bunch of Halloween candy, but it's all on like major sale. So you could go get some super discounted Halloween candy and then just keep it by the door.
You just accept that this is your life now? And
yeah, I mean, they're kids. They don't know any better. They're enjoying it still. I mean, I love the spirit of Halloween, so I kind of think this is cute. I think I would like it if the kids in my neighborhood did that.
Yeah, I get where they are.
Virginia!
I think what I would probably do, because we have twin boys next door. They just turned 4, and they are so adorable, and they really just kind of got into Halloween this year. And I was thinking to myself what we would do, and I would find it to be incredibly adorable, and I would love it. But I think maybe after a while, you might maybe just put candy on the front.
Put a bowl out.
Yeah, put a bowl out, and I'd be okay with, being the one that does their candy habit, and they can come over and get candy whenever they want, because you're not going to have many people coming over for it
I
now.
love kids. I love Halloween. I love candy, all this stuff. We don't give in to terrorists. No, we got to finally eventually talk to the parents and go, it's a little much. It's a little much. The non-stopping of the knocking. No. We're gonna figure this one out, parents.
I would put the bowl out, and if they kept knocking, I'd try to talk to them, like, hey, the candy's here, whenever you want it. Just put on your costume, come over and get some. And then if it continues and if it starts affecting things in your life, be like, hey, is there a way we can do this? I think it's adorable, it's cute.
I wouldn't care if they knock and I don't go to the door and they leave, but the fact that I'm taking a nap or I'm going poop, knock. No. We got to have some law around here.
You're right. It's tough. It's that unscheduled knocking on the door.
Yes.
Gosh, isn't that I don't know why. Whenever I'm in a rush, somebody seems to know. Let's go knock on Kevin's door.
Yeah. As soon as I get naked.
Yep.
You need the Ring doorbell, because then you can talk to them and say, I'm pooping.
If I had the Ring doorbell, I would be freaking everybody. I would mess with everybody. It'd be awesome.
It on my phone, it'll alert. Like if there's motion at the front door, it just comes up, boom, there's motion at your front door. And so you just click on it, and then you can see who it is and talk to them. And you can say, I'm on the toilet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's kind of a smart little thing.
Or if someone's, just make a delivery, you can just start growling at them. Just to freak them out.
Don't growl at your delivery people.
Okay, growl at your neighbor when they walk up. I don't know. Have some fun with some
growl
people.
at solicitors or people trying to get you to go to their church.
You can growl and have fun. Hey, how's it going? Hope you have a great day. You can have fun with it.
When you get a Ring doorbell, is that something you install yourself, or do you need to to call an electrician?
Do both. You could do either one.
You can do it yourself, but they recommend that you call a pro because
for $900, they recommend it.
No, it wasn't that bad. It was like $150 for the time and $150 for the unit.
I got to do that because I'm so bad on all that stuff. I would destroy it. It'd be hanging. It wouldn't work, and it would look awful and be ineffective.
Well, I bought one and then I ended up giving it to a family member. So yeah, I
need another one.
I need cameras.
Do, yeah.
My dad's trying to talk me into something that's not Ring door, but it sounds kind of low budget.
What's it called?
Old people alarm system. It just sounded a little lower.
The reason I like Ring is because wherever you are, you can see what's going on at your house from your phone.
Well, yeah.
And it alerts you there's motion at your front door.
He was bragging about it. Oh yeah, it's great. You can see camera angles everywhere. Because it's like $13. Blah. I'm like, I don't know. It sounds
$13.
It sounded just a little too good to be true.
Yeah, see, I've got the cameras, but the trick is how you get because I had somebody the other day and they were just knocking, ringing. They were not going away, and I was like, oh, I'm on a time constraint, like really bad. And that's the one. What do you do in that situation?
I meant to talk to you about your front door. Are you guys gonna get a thing to block the door?
I need to
because you can see everything in your house.
And that's what happened the other day. I was on a time constraint. There was somebody at the door, and I was like, oh my gosh, because they kept knocking because car was there. They knew I'm home. Ding dong, ding dong. I'm like, oh my goodness. All right. So I went and looked and I'm like, oh, and I kind of froze, but they saw me and made eye contact. And then, and then you're kind of in it. And you're like, all right.
If you walk to Kevin's door, I think you can see his feet hanging from his bed that deep into the house.
You can,
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we need to get that. We do have, my wife put up a paper blind that you got to have Scotch tape to refasten it, and it's quite a thing.
Sounds classy.
We need to pick it up a bit. We need to pick it up because it's not a good look. Yeah, they talk about technology, and I had never heard of this, but it makes perfect sense. Have you ever heard of something called planned obsolescence? Planned obsolescence, it's a practice used in almost every piece of technology where they basically write into the technology an end date, where they want it to end, so you have to keep replacing it.
Wow.
And where this is shown is in light bulbs. This is one thing where they do that planned obsolescence. In fact, there is a light bulb that has been working since 1901. It's amazing, isn't it? A light bulb that has been working since 1901, 120 years, because when they originally made light bulbs, they were created to last a lifetime. Many people don't know that, but then they start saying, well, if we make all light bulbs to last a lifetime, then we're going to be out of business.
We can't sell more light bulbs that way.
So we need planned obsolescence. We need to create these things so at a certain point they burn out and die. So you got to replace them.
Diabolical.
And they say now they use planned obsolescence in almost all the technology that we have today. Think about your smartphones and laptops and everything else. And Apple's still throwing curveballs at you to change the way the cords look, so you got to buy something new. All part of the things to keep you coming back and buying, because if they made something so good it lasted a lifetime, when would you ever come back to buy from them again?
Imagine that. It's a scam.
It's just so crazy to think about all that. How much money they're making off of planned obsolescence.
Okay, is it a scam or is it just smart business?
Both.
Yeah.
It's both.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. It is both.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I get why they do it, but for the consumers, it's really annoying to have to keep doing that. It'd be amazing, but you're right. How profitable would the company be if you only bought one set of light bulbs for your entire life and they lasted 120 years?
Gosh, that would be really nice. As I go through light bulbs a lot, I'm breaking them left and right.
I can see that.
I don't know if they can make a bird-proof bulb. In fact, if you got in the same room as this bulb that's been going since 1901, I give it 10 minutes.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of you changing light bulbs.
I don't like it either, to be quite honest with you.
So much can go wrong.
It's not one of my favorite things.
If I was your career counselor,
don't ever touch a light bulb.
This would not be a good career path. Virginia, you were talking to technology about how amazing the new Tesla is. You said a friend of yours is in some kind of beta group that gets to drive the new stuff, and Teslas basically are now designed where they can drive you right into your front door. They can manage neighborhoods and driveways and everything else, huh?
Yeah, Rocco is obsessed with Tesla cars. And so my girlfriend, Jessica, she's got one. And she was in this small group of a certain percentage of Tesla drivers. They gave them the opportunity to be in this beta test group, but they based it on your driving skills and your good driver skills. So they watched these people for several months, and if you drove really, really good and you didn't have like fast braking or coming too close to other cars or speeding or any of that stuff, then you got to be in this beta group. And so she made it, she's in it. And now Teslas aren't just on the road, on the highway driving themselves. They can drive themselves through neighborhoods now.
Okay.
She was navigating all the twisty, turny streets in my neighborhood, and she didn't touch the wheel once. The car puts on its own blinker. It stops at stop signs. It waits a second. Then it turns. It can see everything.
If you're just a small town guy from Lake Park and you wanted to buy the lowest end Tesla, the cheapest, how much are you looking at?
You can get a used Tesla at off lease only for like $30,000.
I know that question sounded like I set you up for a commercial, but I didn't. I was legit curious.
And I was too. And that's why when I went over there with Rocco, I was like, how much are these cars? But here's the thing, though. You got to really think about, you're talking about obsolete. The technology becomes obsolete quickly on these Tesla vehicles because they are so innovative.
Yeah.
And the newer model is so much cooler. And, you have to have the newer model to be in the beta testing, I think. Like, they don't just offer that for everybody. So it's one of those things that you have to, realize that the newest is best, but you can get one for an affordable price.
Maybe because I don't know, my family was paranoid and I was raised by just paranoid people, which is good, I think. I don't trust a car that wants to drive me by itself. I don't know. I don't like it.
I was freaked out by it too until I actually got to sit in it and watch this thing navigate my neighborhood. It was pretty impressive. It could see cars.
Yeah.
It could see people. It could see everything that possibly could be in your way.
Okay.
It was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Somebody texted in and said, if you're at the grocery store and it's raining outside, the Tesla will drive to meet you at the front door.
It's pretty cool.
I just don't trust it, Kev. It seems like it's got its own agenda.
I love our audience and their solutions for the cute kids next door who keep coming for trick-or-treat candy.
You keep calling them cute.
They got to be cute. Like I said, I'm imagining the twins we got next door, and if they kept coming over. But our audiences, they're cold, man.
Oh,
they're cold. They say, you don't reward bad behavior. Halloween is over, sweetie. Ask your parents for candy or just give the kids broccoli. You'll never see them again. So I love our audience. Always full of solutions.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Brightline trains are back on track. You can be car-free and carefree connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app and get your first ride free. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
The all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. The all-new Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Get thunderstruck.
At FPL, we're always looking the future straight in the eye. When the future said cut back on foreign oil, we made way for clean, American-made natural gas. And when the future said we need more clean energy, we said, how about 30 million solar panels by 2030? And when it said we need zero carbon emissions, we said, okay, how about green hydrogen? That's energy made from water. We're planning, preparing, and investing because Florida deserves an energy future we can depend on. See how at fpl.com/value.
I'm attorney Steve Simon. At Rosenthal, Levy, Simon & Sosa, we've been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you've been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit RosenthalLevy.com.
If you need a dentist, you got to go check out my dentist, Dr. Weinberg. He's been my dentist now for over 20 years. It's kind of crazy to think about, man, how old my teeth are. But Dr. Weinberg certainly has kept everything intact. And I'm a problem dental patient. I grind my teeth. I do all kinds of ridiculous stuff when I'm drinking, like open beer bottles with my teeth. Yeah, it's not good. But Dr. Weinberg has kept everything intact. And he can do this for you too. Caring, knowledgeable, and the best dental technology. Updated, recent technology like crowns in one day. Yeah, they do 3D imaging at Weinberg Dentistry. Everything under the sun, from dental implants to cosmetic dentistry to your basic cleanings and checkups. They do it all with expert precision. And if you're a dental professional and looking to join a great team, this is it. Go online today, WeinbergDentistry.com, and see them on Flagler Drive in West Palm Beach, or on US 1 in Juno Beach, WeinbergDentistry.com.
The dreams that matter most happen while we're awake, because they're the ones that remind us of the places we want to go, of the ideas we plan to pursue, of the legacies we hope to leave. We understand you have goals to meet, and we want to help you reach them, to fuel your vision and invest in whatever motivates you. So we want to know, what inspires you? Synovus Bank, member FDIC.
AmeriHealth Caritas Florida is a local Medicaid health plan. We're on a mission to help our members meet their life's needs. As a member of AmeriHealth Caritas Florida, you can get a smartphone for your household at no cost to you. The phone includes monthly data and minutes and unlimited text messaging. With us, it's about you. Learn how to enroll at www.amerihealthcaritasfl.com/enroll or call a Medicaid Choice Counselor toll-free at 1-877-713-662. Proudly serving Indian River, Martin, Miami-Dade, Monroe, Okeechobee, Palm Beach, and St. Lucie counties. AmeriHealth Caritas Florida is a managed care plan with a Florida Medicaid contract. The benefit information provided is a brief summary, not a complete description of benefits. For more information, contact the managed care plan. Limitations, co-payments, and/or restrictions may apply. Benefits, formulary, pharmacy network, premium, and/or co-payment/coinsurance may change.
If you have a hard time getting up and going on a Monday morning, there might be many things going on with just you not getting enough sleep. It could be that you are starting to lose hormones. Hormones regulate so many things in your body, and as you get older, we typically lose hormones. Anywhere from your mid-20s to your early 30s, you'll start noticing a difference. And it's not just your energy levels, it's your body. You ever notice that you're just putting on a little bit more weight, a little bit more pudge here and there? That's all, again, regulated by your hormones, which takes care of things like your metabolism. What happens for guys at the age of 25, every single year, they will lose 1 pound of lean muscle, where they're losing testosterone that regulates that, and they'll replace it with 1 pound of fat. So by the time you're 30, that's 5 pounds. Get to 40, that's 15 pounds difference. If you go to Wellington Anti-Aging, they can get those hormones back in your body, regulate, balance them, so you have more energy, better metabolism. You can shake away some of that fat, and you'll even kick up your libido. So go where I go, Wellington Anti-Aging. Find them online at WellingtonAntiAging.com.
PBKC, your entertainment destination with no limit poker, table games, super simulcast, exceptional dining, and exciting events. Catch your favorite games on over 600 sports TVs throughout the track and in the Paddock Restaurant. Now open for dinner Friday and Saturday nights. Make plans Thursday, November 18th to see popular comedian, actor, and world-renowned voiceover talent Jim Florentine performing live in the Paddock. For comedy show tickets, go to pbkennelclub.com.
During the pandemic, some people have chosen to skip regular cancer screenings like mammograms, biopsies, or colonoscopies. And now we're beginning to see an increase in the number of patients with advanced or late-stage cancer. Florida Cancer Specialist urges you not to skip your recommended cancer screenings because early detection saves lives. To learn more, visit flcancer.com. www.kscreened.com/getscreened.
Credit card debt is one of those things that you don't have to stress about. If your credit cards are out of control, maybe they raised your interest rate like they did to me on 2 cards. I called my friend Chip and I was like, hey, what's going on here? And now here we are, a few years later, completely paid off. That's how it is with Debt Helper. They are helping people get out of credit card debt. Do it the smart way. Call Debt Helper today. Go online, debthelper.com. That's debthelper.com.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I know that you guys haven't watched You on Netflix yet, Kev.
No, I haven't.
But there is a striking similarity, and I'm not ruining the plot or anything, but so the lead guy, Joe Goldberg is his name in the show You. He's a murderer. He's crazy. He's a psychopath. But he and Marilyn Manson, I guess, have the same thing that they used to lock up women. In the show You, Joe Goldberg has a soundproof glass enclosure, and they say that's exactly what Marilyn Manson had in his West Hollywood apartment. That when girls made him upset, he called it the bad girls' room, and he would lock them up in this soundproof glass enclosure to psychologically torture them.
Sounds illegal.
I mean, what the heck?
Yeah.
There are so many women now that are coming forward, including women that worked for him and dated him and knew him, that now accuse him of pretty intense abuse. I can't believe how it's just so oddly similar to the show You, a soundproof glass enclosure used to torture and lock up women. Wow.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe they had heard that story and used it in the show.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think it's based on a book. I mean, it's just weird. Yeah, so Marilyn Manson, I think he still has to answer for a lot of these. There are several allegations against him and several different women that are suing him. So it'll be interesting to see how these play out.
Okay.
In other news, it looks like the Britney Spears conservatorship is over. If you missed it on Friday, the judge ruled that after almost 14 years of Britney being under the conservatorship, it's now over.
Okay.
Here's a little audio for you. It sounds like it was a big party out front the courthouse.
Okay.
As most of you, I think, know, Judge Penny today, after a hearing, decided to agree with Britney Spears, and as of today, effective immediately, the conservatorship has been terminated as to both the person and the estate.
Today's the day. Today's the day Britney's free. Today's the day we celebrate her freedom and we move on to the next step of justice.
Okay.
Wow, good for her. There is still pending litigation. She still plans to sue her dad because they're going to go in there and forensically look at everything. And her lawyer has said he can prove that Jamie Spears was doing shady things with Britney's money.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah.
So stick around. That's not over yet. And finally here, such a sad story. Chris Daughtry's 25-year-old stepdaughter was murdered.
Whoa.
And they have her boyfriend reportedly in custody. Now, they haven't talked about what happened. They have said they do believe her death was a homicide, but they haven't said what exactly went down. They're still investigating, but they do have him. His name is Bobby. They have him in custody, reportedly arrested on Friday after she was found dead in their apartment. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Quick, Kevin, something happy, please.
Birthdays, yay!
Yay!
Okay. All right. I got a happy birthday to Chad Kroeger, lead singer of Nickelback. He's turning 47 today.
I said, yeah.
Also, Ellen Griswold, Beverly D'Angelo. She's turning 70 years old today.
She's crushing in that role.
Oh, yeah, she is. She's done great in that. Also, happy birthday to Carter. That is from Mom, Dad, Kelsey, Jax, and Echo. Also, we got a birthday to my sexy wife, Jody, my ride or die. That's from Danny Bear. Okay. By the way, this is the biker that took Jaybird for a ride in the parking lot, the Crazy Horse, that crazy day.
So that guy does exist. That was not just an illusion.
Yeah, no.
Because...
Oh, no, we've got pictures of you on the back of that motorcycle.
And a drunk Denny's just yelling, bad, bad,
bad, bad.
The weird thing is, I sort of remember getting on. I don't remember getting off that thing. So I'm glad they emailed it.
Also, happy 14th birthday to Nicholas from Mom, Dad, and your sister, Sophia. Also, birthday shout out to Laura Damaskin from Joey, and also Auntie Fit. Happy Dirty 30 from Little Wagsy. So there you go.
Wagsy.
Yeah. Hey, birthdays you want on the KVJ show, just let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. Saw some photos from Tortuga over the weekend, Fort Lauderdale Beach. It's crazy stuff. They say at the height of Tortuga, and I don't know where the attendance was this year, it would bring in more than 100,000 people.
Wow.
In the 3-day event. Crazy. And its 8th year, it's now ranked among Polestar's list of top 20 festivals in the world. How about that? So you had mainly country artists, but you also had pit bulls out there performing, Vanilla Ice, Bare Naked Ladies. So you had some mainstream acts kind of wrapped in there.
You said that's up in Okeechobee area?
No, not at all.
Tortuga
It's on the beach.
It's on the beach.
Fort Lauderdale Beach.
Okay, so it's in Florida, though, so I at least got that part right.
You're not going to give yourself credit for that, are you?
I'm over here dancing, baby.
There's an Okeechobee Music Festival, but that's completely different from Tortuga.
Okay, so I knew there was a festival of sorts.
Yeah, okay, that's very impressive.
Is it?
No, not really at all.
You don't have to tell him he did good.
No, you're
we
right.
don't give participation
Yeah, it didn't work
trophies
out
here.
I try to contribute.
Yeah, no, it didn't pan out.
That's out west, right? No.
No, not at all.
Furthest east.
Any stories from Tortuga? I'd love to hear them. How was the show? 877-979-WRMF. Hit us up here at the KVJ Show.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it. Too high, getting calm down. Losing my head, spinning round.
the Dirt, Virginia, talking about Britney's conservatorship ended on Friday. She was all excited. She was posting up on Instagram about her freedom. So everybody wanting that thing to end, you got your wish. It is a done deal. Be interesting to see what it's going to be like for her moving forward now.
Yes. She says she wants to record new music. She says she wants to start working again. She just didn't want to do anything as long as her dad was profiting and in charge. But yeah, she's got plans to get back to Britney.
Okay. Could be exciting stuff. Yeah, she said best day ever.
I mean, think about that reunion tour. I mean, think about like her being able to be in charge of her own life and then all of her fans there cheering her on.
Mm-hmm.
She does credit them and the hashtag Free Britney movement with helping all this to happen.
Okay. Yeah, very cool. I think there was. The public opinion was definitely behind Britney, and they started exposing other people that were in the same situation.
Totally.
So kind of a big thing. It'll be interesting to see how it affects all conservatorships now that hers has finally fallen apart. Well, Jaybird let me know that apparently Virginia's doing something that's been annoying people. You said you were just in the store and somebody came up to you and had a comment about what Virginia's doing that's annoying them.
Now, don't shoot the messenger because I can already see there's a look from the witch's face. I actually had 2 messages on my Facebook before I even got the message when I was in Publix. I met a KVJ Nationer and they stopped and they say, "Hey, really love your show. Tell Virginia to stop saying ding during the No Name movie game." And you did it. You did do it a lot during the last No Name movie game. Every time someone got one right, you'd go ding. But Kevin was also doing the ding, so it was double ding. So they stopped me in Publix to let you know, stop saying ding during No Name movie game.
Okay.
That's what they stopped me for.
All right.
So Virginia's our first call him out.
She's the first call him out. But now I think Virginia wants to call me out for calling her out. It had nothing to do with me.
This is exhausting.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with me.
Okay. Well, you can start getting those call 'em outs in now. If you've got somebody you need to call out, somebody's been annoying you on the KVJ show. 877-979-WRMF. Let us know what we're doing or what anybody's doing. We'll try to correct some bad behavior here today.
People do love stopping me in a grocery store and giving me show critiques.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get your egos.
Yeah. No, stop the dinging. Other interesting stuff that's going on. Got this text says, I was driving in Coral Gables on Thursday for work, and I saw a guy jogging who was juggling a football, baseball, and basketball while jogging, and he made it look so easy.
Wow.
I wish I could have gotten a video, but I was driving. Maybe it's a good challenge for Jaybird to try.
I can juggle a little bit, but that is too big, baby.
Yeah, what is, I'm just trying to, is that a new form of exercise? Does he think he's exercising more? Is he peacocking? Is this guy selling something? I mean, that sounds like something that we would set up for a weird Wednesday.
He's peacocking. World, look at me. I'm rocking this. And I don't blame him. You should peacock if you can juggle all that.
That's impressive.
I've been doing that everywhere. If I'd be walking in cafeterias juggling everything.
Yeah. Does this guy do it frequently, or was it just on Thursday for whatever reason? He was out jogging in Coral Gables doing all this, or is this... Anybody's there? Do you see this guy often?
There's things that I see out in public, and I see just the tail end of it, and I go, what led up to that reaction, or who is that person? What's their story?
Yeah, you know what is kind of interesting, though, too, is it's the schedules of the morning walkers and runners. In our neighborhood, we can tell if we're on time or if we're behind or ahead of schedule with which walkers or runners we see, because you always pass them. It's as sure as time. These people wake up at a God-given time every single day, and they go outside, and you see them in the neighborhood. And we knew we were early because we saw the old guy walking that only walks before 6 a.m. So I was like, oh, you could tell we're running early today.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But if we're right on time, I see the mom and her baby stroller. Like, that's how I'm like, okay, we're good. And if we're late, then I see the fat guy that looks confused. It's just kind of like stumbling around.
Sorry, I was confused.
Like he's just getting in. So that's what it is. All right, call him out's coming in here, 877-979-WRMF. There is an Aussie guy that has his own YouTube channel, and it's all these fun little things he does about being a dad. And he said one skill that every good dad must have is to be able to make a great armpit fart.
And I can't do it. And since I was a kid, I've been wanting to do an armpit fart, and I'm not able to do it. Never been able to get it done.
Yeah, you can't.
Everybody in Lake Park, including the crossing guard, they knew how to do armpit farts. I just can't get it.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know if I get that weak ass grip.
I don't even know how to do it, but I think there's a way you have to cup your hand in your pit. And I think the more pit you got, the better your chances of pulling it off.
There was a kid.
Some people have more pit than others?
Yes.
Yeah, some people got fat pit.
Alex, the kid we went to school with, he had the best armpit farts to the point where you could hear them classrooms away. He was so good.
Yeah.
They were loud. I can't do it.
Well, I remember you used to be able to do the same thing with your back fat.
Back fat's different. The armpit fart, the armpit is that's a different kind of skill, my friend. That's like saying trumpet and trombone are the same.
Okay, I don't know. I'm struggling to do it as well.
I can't get it. Look, listen, it's nothing but silence. Can you do it, Virginia?
No, I've tried before. I don't know the technique.
And the guy in the video, all he said was, you just take your hand, you tuck it up into your armpit as tight as you can get it. But yeah, there's got to be something about trying to make that air cushion.
That's sad. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah. All I have is silent but deadly.
But at least I know I'm not the only one who can't do it.
I've never been able to do it.
I'm not kidding you. Maybe it was just the town of Lake Park and Lake Park Elementary, but kids love to do the armpit fart. And girls love to put lizards on their earlobes.
Yeah. People have those very interesting skill sets. I've always been jealous. There were people that can do the whistle thing with 2 fingers.
My dad can do that. You can hear him from a county away.
I always wanted to do that. I always was amazed, too. We had this kid in my high school named Dominic, and he would be able to touch his tongue to a part in his mouth, and they call it gleeking. That's what he called it. And he would it looked like it was coming out of a water fountain, would shoot right out of his mouth.
It's very impressive. Denny's, our sweet Denny's, is the best whistler, pure whistler. Any kind of hit, any kind of song, he can whistle, and you'll be able to know it right away. He's that good.
Really?
Yeah, he's a great whistler.
And then there was another thing that kids used to do. The grass is a little bit different, but where I was from, it was thick, fat blades of grass. And if you took a blade of grass and you put it between your 2 thumbs on your hand, put your hands together, and in between your 2 thumbs, it would make kind of a reed instrument. The way that it was. And you could actually, if you cupped your hands, I was mesmerized. There was one guy one time, he was playing it like it was an instrument.
Kids would do that too and never could get that one.
Yeah. We need to have like just a week or somebody can teach, because I feel like if somebody really broke it down for me and worked with me, I could get my armpit farts going.
Yeah, I think
you just need to know where to position the hand.
I thought I used to know how to do it. I can't get one
I
going
feel like Logan, Kevin Ralston would know how to do that.
Everybody in Logan can do all this kind of stuff. There's another reason why I know I had to leave. Everyone could do all these bizarre skills, and I had nothing. I'm talentless.
I'm so glad y'all can't do it either. I was insecure. Now I'm not. I found my people.
Yeah, what is the secret to the good armpit fart? Because that guy didn't have good instructions. He just said you just plant your arm in your armpit and go at it.
You do have some constricting clothing on. I think that's not going to help you. It's going to hinder you.
That guy had a tank top on.
There
you
you go.
So, all right, if anybody can,
Of course he did.
Yeah, we're doing the important stuff here today. Armpit farts and other things. Any constructive criticism, you can let us know here at the KVJ Show.
I see you calling. I didn't want to leave you like that. It's 5 in the morning. Yeah. 100 on the dash. 'Cause my wheels are rolling. Ain't taking my foot off the gas. And it only took me one night to see the end of the line. Staring deep in your eyes. 'cause I'm just gonna be staying. Dancing on the edge, but to take it too far. It's messing with my head, I'm messing with your heart. If you wake up in your bed, alone in the dark, I'm sorry. Gotta leave before you love me. Gotta leave before you love me. 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 Dancing on the edge, take it too far. Messing with my head, mess with your heart. Sorry, alone in the dark. I'm sorry. Leave before you love me.
Kind of breaking down all the skills we wish we had that we don't, making armpit farts. Didn't realize I don't have that skill either, like Jaybird. Somebody texted in and said, yeah, my 7-year-old boy just chimed in from the next room. He said, hey, you need sweat.
Well, that kind of backs up what Angie from Hollywood says. She's like, Bird, you got to lick your hand.
Oh.
So maybe you need
okay.
a little moisture of sorts.
I don't know if I'm going to lick my hand. I don't want a damp pit.
Now it's getting hot.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing everything you can to not have damp pits, right?
Well, not if you're trying to be a great armpit farter.
Also, somebody said you can do armpit farts behind your knee, too.
Yeah, you can, but that's for the real talented, Kev.
I did not know that.
Do you have to wet that area as well? Because that's kind of gross, too.
It's tough to lick the back of my knee.
I would like to watch you try.
Mm-hmm. And somebody had let us know from Coral Gables that, yeah, apparently that runner is out there every single day juggling the football and basketball and everything else. He runs and juggles.
He's a regular.
He's singing for his supper. He's probably getting some tips out there. Good for him.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever his you know, I always see these people that I'd just like to talk to, be like, okay, so what's going on here?
The one guy in PGA, he's always shirtless. He's real skinny. He sprints down PGA barefoot and he climbs trees. And other people have called in and said they've seen him too. I would love to know his story. He's been doing that for a long time. Is that part of his morning regimen? Is that how he works out?
I don't know. Trust me, there's so many people in South Florida that I'd love to interview. Just be like, so what is your deal, man? Why is it that you go out and why do you juggle? Why do you sprint up trees?
There's a guy, every time I go to the Village Panera Bread in West Palm Beach, there's this, he's been there for 8 years, I swear to you. He's there sitting at the table. He's there the entire day reading a big Bible. He's got a beard, and I've seen him, every time I go into Panera, he's sitting there just chilling, reading a Bible. Anytime I go in there, he'll be there.
Okay.
And he's a patron.
Yeah.
What's his story?
There's people you see like that all throughout South Florida. Just like, what is your deal, man?
He doesn't work at Panera, but he's there, and everyone knows who he is.
Well, they have like the Wi-Fi for free in there. So some people actually use like a Panera or a Starbucks as their office.
But he is there anytime I've gone in there. It doesn't matter what time of day or night, he's there.
Dude clocks in.
Just chilling, reading the Bible.
Okay. All right. Good for him.
I want to know so much, but do I?
Probably not. No.
Yeah. 3 minutes into that conversation, do I go, ooh, why did I sit down?
Yeah. Again, a lot of call them outs coming in here today. 877-979-WRMF. We're about 15 minutes away from those because we got a quick game of Think Fast coming up next.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Brightline trains are back on track. You can be car-free and carefree connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app and get your first ride free. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 579 WRMF.
The all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. The all-new Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Get thunderstruck.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And for the first time ever, ask how to get 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. That's more speed and you'll save hundreds over AT&T. Plus, ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 11/15/21. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second and AT&T 500 megabits per second, each with one unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
You may not know it, but right now is your chance to choose your health insurance for 2022. And while that may not be the first thing on your to-do list, maybe it should be. Because when you join Bright Healthcare, you get a plan built around benefits you'll actually use. And that can feel amazing. Don't miss your chance to join. Go to brighthealthcare.com to learn more. Enroll by December 15th for coverage starting on January 1st. Bright Healthcare. When you're with us, things are always looking up.
Hey, if you're tired of glasses and contact lenses, why don't you try a LASIK procedure? I know about 8 years ago, I was right there saying, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Can I afford it? Is it going to be something's going to be painful? I had a lot of questions. Well, let me answer your questions. One, it is affordable. And two, it is not painful. It's easy. Boy, I wish I would have done it a lot sooner. 8 years later, I still have great vision. The whole process is like this. You go in, you talk to Dr. Mutiella. You put your mind at ease. You do your procedure. 90 seconds later, mine was done. I was back to work the very next day. It's a lot more affordable than I thought, and he's got a great payment plan for up to 24 months with 0 down and 0 interest. And just mentioning my name, Kevin from the KVJ Show, takes another $500 off. Plus, with Dr. Mutiella, he's performed over 50,000 of these LASIK procedures, so there's nobody else I would trust my eyes to. It was a great thing for me to do. And if you're thinking about it, go to Panu. Find them online, PanuLaser.com, PANNU Laser.com.
We have an announcement for anyone planning a party, giving a gift, or just looking for something delicious to spice up their day. We've all heard of edible arrangements, but did you know that they have everything from party platters to berry boxes to made-to-order treats? All created with the same fresh, delicious fruit and indulgent chocolate. Edible is your one-stop shop for catering, gifts, or even a quick personal indulgence. Don't believe me? Stop by one of the 11 local family-owned edible arrangements today from Boca Raton to Vero Beach for a free sample and to place your order.
If you're tired of living with joint pain, maybe you've been to the surgeon and you know surgery is on the line for you. Well, before you do surgery, check out QC Kinetics. Get a second opinion. Learn about natural biologic treatments that they offer at QC Kinetics. You can repair and restore damaged tissue in your knees, back, shoulders, hips, other joints too. It's lasting relief. QC Kinetics uses natural biologics from your own body and concentrates them in the precise damaged area for lasting relief. It's an in-office treatment with no downtime and no drugs. Call QC Kinetics today, now open with their brand new location in West Palm Beach. Call them today, 954-787-PAIN. That's 954-787-PAIN. Now open in West Palm Beach, 954-787-PAIN.
Hey, Palm Beach County, this is Nikki here to talk to you about the 2021 Customer Satisfaction Award winner, CarFactory.com. They've got a new location right here in West Palm Beach, along with Miami and Broward. Let CarFactory.com help you find exactly what you need, even with a nationwide vehicle shortage. There are hundreds of vehicles in stock now. Ask about the Sign and Drive program with no payments for 6 months. Every vehicle comes with a lifetime warranty. So stop in today and check out Palm Beach County's newest auto dealer or visit online at CarFactory.com.
T-Mobile for Business supports small business owners during their busiest time of year. Switch now and we'll pay off your phone up to $1,000. You keep your phone and your number. Plus, get $200 in Facebook ads on us so you can reach more customers and finish this year strong. Visit your T-Mobile store and make the switch today. Up to $1,000 via virtual prepaid card for eligible device payoff. Allow 15 days. Qualifying credit service port-in and timely redemption required. No cash access on card and expires in 6 months. Details at T-Mobile.com. Ads via virtual prepaid card when you port in a line with 2 plus more lines or have 3 existing lines.
We had an amazing time on Friday. I want to say thanks to everybody who came out to Kvj Cabana. We did a little happy hour there because that's one of the great things that they do. Happy hour at Kvj Cabana happens every single Tuesday through Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. And they got a special KVJ happy hour menu where we've all got our own items on there. Anything from chicken wings and pizza to seafood salads. There's even a little creme brulee that is on there along with the mac and cheese for suits. There's so many great things you can get. Tomorrow, do half off wine bottles all day long. Thursday's ladies night with half price drinks. And then of course, Thursday through Saturday, they have Ray Chang performing live at 8 p.m. It's not just great food, drink, it's entertainment as well. And you're always going to feel welcomed and appreciated. Find Kvj Cabana on US 1 just south of PGA Boulevard.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for a chilly morning across South Florida. Morning lows in the upper 50s to low 60s. Afternoon highs today reaching the mid to upper 70s. Plenty of sunshine with low humidity. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Publix Supermarkets. Dig into a Publix fully cooked turkey dinner. Order with delivery or curbside pickup 48 hours in advance. Powered by Instacart. Visit Publix.com/shop. Prices vary from in-store. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply. Subject to terms and availability.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
If you want a great, easy way to listen to the KVJ Show, find the WRMF app. Anytime we're on live, you can stream the show, or you can also listen to us anytime on demand. We have our daily podcast up there every single day, which is the regular show without any kind of music or minimal commercial interruption. Then we also put our bonus unrated 30-minute after the show podcast on there as well. You can send us messages, audio, video, whatever you want, and you can do it all through the WRMF app. And you can also win rewards just for the time you spend listening. So if you're going to listen anyway, do it on the very free WRMF app.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, hopefully you guys are ready to think here. Get your mind going. It is Virginia, Jaybird, and Denny's in a round of Think Fast. Okay, I got a topic here for you. First one to come up with a sensible answer first gets the point. First up. Something you don't want to do with your phone starting with the letter D.
Drop it.
What did you say, Jaybirds?
Drown it.
Denny's, what'd you say?
Drop it.
Drop.
Okay, we'll go to that.
Try drowning your phone. Tell me how it works out for you. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I've been involved in some phone drownings.
You just taking it, just holding it underwater on purpose?
No.
Die! Yelling at it.
Yes.
So
you
finally lost it on
really
your
lost
phone.
your mind.
Yeah. Okay, next up, think fast. It's an airline starting with the letter F.
Frontier.
Oh, Denny's! It came to play today, y'all. Look out!
A year older, wiser.
Just showing it.
Yeah.
Dang.
Showing it.
Fast.
Okay, it's a swear word substitute starting with the letter S.
Shoot.
Oh.
Dang it.
That one was too hard for me.
Yeah, I wanted to say the bad order.
If Virginia gets a point, Denny's got 2. Virginia with 1. Bird yet to get on the board here.
Damn, Bird.
Okay, next up, think fast. Something that keeps you warm starting with the letter M.
Milk.
Warm milk. Muffin.
Warm milk.
Milk muffin.
Warm milk.
A muff.
Okay, Virginia. What did you say, Denny's?
Muffs. Like muffs.
Did Virginia say it first or Denny's?
I meant to say muffs, but I said muffin.
Yeah, I heard that the first
was
time.
her
That threw me off.
So we're allowed to take multiple answers now.
You did.
You never take them? She had 2 answers.
Should I give it to Denny's then?
I guess so.
Yeah. Suit
Maybe
says so,
so,
yeah.
Because I said muffins, but I meant to say muff.
I heard you say that. You said milk and then muffins. I was,
Technically, muffins can keep you warm right out of the oven.
Sensible, Kevin said.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
still-
mittens. Mittens would work.
Oh. We're over here fighting over Muff.
Well,
many
sometimes people have.
Yeah.
You've been fighting all your life.
Okay, let's see here. Bird has been eliminated.
Damn. Go get us a muffin from the kitchen.
I'll go answer some hate phone calls.
Virginia, you cannot miss another one. Okay. Next up, think fast. A sauce starting with the letter S.
Sriracha?
My brain broke.
Mine too.
Wow. Soy sauce.
Sriracha, soy.
Would you have accepted spaghetti sauce?
Sure.
Okay. If I was playing.
But you're not in it, are you?
No, I like to make believe I'm still playing.
Okay, let's see. That's going to do it.
Big
Danny.
D!
Oh, please train.
Just like that, shuts it all down.
Nice, good. Knocked the witch down a peg on a Monday.
Lots of coffee this morning.
Riding high still from your birthday celebration.
It helped.
Oh, yeah. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, we're going to get them. We got a lot of call them outs that are coming in here. People are texting them. They're calling them up. We got this audio. You can do it any way you want. 877-979-WRMF. We're going to be calling some people out on the KVJ show next.
That's right.
We got a long list of call-em-outs here today. People putting their gripes up just to get a little frustration off their minds, let people know, man, that was not cool. Got a text here came in, said, I'm calling out Tortuga for $30 alcoholic drinks.
Oh, my.
And that's after $150 to get in.
Just not right.
$30 for a cocktail?
Dang.
Wow.
That ain't cool.
It ain't right.
It's definitely not cheap. I mean, if you're going to do Tortuga and do it right, it's going to set you back.
Sounds like you need at least $1,500 to enjoy the music and get a buzz.
I think there's some tickets where you're going to need a couple grand, 2 to 3. I think for some situations you might find yourself
Dang,
in.
$1,500 wouldn't even be enough.
No. I think I saw one package like $2,100.
Now, when you buy that $2,100, does it come with drinks, or then they charge you $30 a cocktail on top of that?
That's a great question. I don't know. I don't think so. I think on top of that, you're buying $30 drinks at Tortuga.
I'm gonna have a hissy fit.
Also from the weekend, member Stephanie from Deerfield, she won tickets to the Stuart Ayres show from us. Well, she went out. She said it was amazing. Thank you for the tickets. But I want to call out the woman who found out that I'm a newlywed and then went on about how I won't be able to have a kid because I got the vaccine. Mind your own business, lady. She then drunkenly fell off the chair that she was standing on. So instant karma.
That's who you're getting your advice from. Just consider the source.
Yeah.
Why are you standing on a chair at the air show? You're not gonna get a better view. Just look up, dummy.
She wants to be closer to the planes.
Yeah, stand on a chair and look up and see how that works out for you. Doesn't that make you like equilibrium all messed up?
Vertigo Vince over here. I'd be falling over.
You'd be falling so fast. Who stands on a chair at the air show?
Also got Christopher sent in this message from the WRMF app. Wanting to call out the drunk man from Vero that was at the Forest Hill versus Vero high school football game over the weekend. He was talking crap about other kids, and when he got confronted, he started throwing punches.
Oh, my.
Cops immediately brought him out. Come on, man. It's a kid's high school football game.
Do you think he woke up with any regret, or did he wake up going, I was right last night?
Probably I was right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. Other column outs. Somebody's Teresa in Pompano is calling out her bold-ass neighbor who stole my kids' pizzas. We ordered directly from the pizza place who had their illuminated sign on top of their car. When the pizza guy arrived, he sat in my driveway for a good amount of time, coming out of his car. That gave my neighbor just enough time to waddle her ass down the street to my driveway to tell the pizza guy, hey, those are my pizzas. And the pizza guy gave them to her, even though my husband was in the doorway to receive them.
What?
Pizza guy got back in the car. My husband thinks he's in there getting more pizza, you know. Hours. Nope. He got in the car and started driving away. So my husband starts waving like a madman, yells, hey, just gave that lady our pizzas. So he comes back and offers to go get them. WTF, after she's waddled her ass back to her house with $60 worth of our pizza and garlic knots, as suggested by the bird. Then he offers to make us a new order, also hard pass. You're not spitting in my kids' food. So to all the disgusting neighbors who prey on food delivery drivers, may you choke on your ill-gotten grub.
Wow, what a racket. Did they confront the neighbor? You got to confront the neighbor.
You got to confront the neighbor.
If you don't, can I confront the neighbor? I would love to know what the hell's going on here.
The neighbor might have ordered a pizza as well from a different place.
You know your order, though.
And they're not in your driveway.
Whack.
Yeah,
That's whack.
kind of crazy.
I need answers. I don't want to let this one die.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I really would like to figure out what happened there with the waddler.
Right, the waddler. Also, another column out. They're calling out my job who promised us all significant raises months ago, and here we are before the holidays with no raise. Just wanted to let you know we're all looking for other jobs.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, they say that the power is in the workforce these days.
Who's they? Just the people?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a guy.
Analysts.
His name's Tom.
Okay.
People that know more stuff than us.
I just want to make sure I can trust they.
This column out is my ex-girlfriend who cheated on me for 5 years and told me her daughter was mine the whole time, which she sadly was not, and now she's harassing me and my new girlfriend. Just can't let me be happy, even though she's still married.
Damn.
So leave me alone.
That is messed up.
That is kind of messed up. All right. Got a whole bunch of stuff here. Also, somebody saying that I need to call out my ex-girlfriend for stalking me. She drives by my house daily, especially late at night. I run into her at every bar I go to, and she tries to play it off like it's a coincidence.
Oh my gosh, you're here again.
I can't believe you're here 4 nights in a row.
I see her when I get gas and grocery shop. We are about one more coincidence from a call to the police for a restraining order. So, Brianna, if you're listening, stop stalking me.
Dang, Brianna.
Brianna, you can't have that many accidental run-ins.
Well, if you are showing up at Publix, oh, you're here, and then you're at the gas station, oh, you're here too.
Brianna, hide better.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy stuff.
That is.
Let me see. Also got to calling out the guy I'm dating. All he does is play Taylor Swift music when we're together. I get it, dude. You're a Swiftie, but can we maybe listen to something else for a while?
He's one of them music bullies we were talking about last week.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got to have diversity, especially if you're playing Taylor Swift all the time and your girl's not vibing it.
That's rough.
That's real rough.
If you don't like an artist and the person's always listening to that person.
Yeah. This call out says, I want to call out my hubby's family. I've never, ever dealt with a bunch of spoiled, entitled, inconsiderate, and ungrateful humans. I think probably a lot of us feel that way about our in-laws, so you're not alone.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Feels good to vent, though. Somebody else said that I want to call out my boss for eating other people's food in the work fridge. He does it in front of everyone like it's no big deal. I guess since he owns the fridge, he thinks that maybe anything in there is his. Well, he's wrong, and I'm calling him out to let him know. I'm doing it on the radio because I'm too afraid to confront him in person.
That's a power move right there. He's doing that on purpose.
There's this chick on TikTok that her coworker was eating her food, so she put ghost peppers in it, and then she videoed, and you could just hear the audio of her coworker like gagging and coughing because the coworker took her food and then ate it, and then was like gagging and physically like retching.
And it was on TikTok, Kev, so I'm sure it was real.
I believed it.
Okay. Also got somebody saying, I want to call out all the people who get cranky about putting Christmas decorations up early. Leave us alone. We want to be happy.
It is an odd thing, the anger people get for the early celebration of a Christmas or holidays in general. Even when we were talking about Halloween, people get all pissy. It's September. It's not Halloween time. Lighten up, dude. It's just a couple ghouls in the front yard.
If it does good for somebody, then why not? Yeah. What's the problem? Why not let them do that? Also, we got a couple other call-em outs here to the soccer referee that wanted to pick up and body slam one of the U15 soccer kids. Great work out there.
Pick up and body slam?
Yes.
Oh, my.
Yeah. As out there at the Royal Palm Beach Strikers game. People go nuts at these.
When you see an umpire or a referee lose their mind, and it happens, y'all, just because they're in charge of the game doesn't mean they're not human. It's quite entertaining.
Body slam?
That's what it says.
That's like assault.
There was one game I was involved in where the umpire got into a fist fight with one of the coaches and then quit the game. So now you've got a coach and an umpire fighting, and then no one to officiate the game, and the little kids are going, "Oh, what's happening? We're scared."
Okay. And people texting in just to let us know that yes, the expensive package at Tortuga comes with drinks and food.
Thank goodness.
Okay, that's good to know. And also somebody saying, people might want to know this as well with Brightline. The snacks, unlimited drinks and snacks with the premium tickets, it doesn't happen anymore.
What?
You get one per stop.
What?
So it's a new change, a new wrinkle they threw in there. Yeah, Virginia. I want to look into that. So it's not the pound them as much as you can. It's one per stop, which, if you got the unlimited, that'd be what, 2 cocktails? Mm-hmm.
This is definitely a blow to the program.
Yeah, something to consider.
What about the VIP lounge? When you first get there, if you get there a little bit early, you can go in this little special area that's got food and drinks just laid out.
Yeah, they had some wine in there, I remember.
They had champagne.
Yeah.
They had good champagne. They had craft beer. They had meats and cheeses and assorted breads and crackers.
Good question. Maybe something to look into.
Yeah, I need to know.
Maybe some things have changed.
Is
It's
that
been a
thing
while.
still popping like it was?
Mm-hmm. Also, some positive column outs. Got a couple guys that ran into Shaq on the Turnpike riding back from the Leesburg Bike Fest.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he was just at one of those gas stations that is there, and he
That's
took a photo
fun.
with him. They sent in the photo. It's definitely Shaq.
Aw.
Yeah. That's the one thing. You know it's Shaq.
Yeah,
He's
no
like
doubt.
one of those celebrities sometimes. I don't know. Is that him?
Did you hear him go on a rant how he doesn't want to be a celebrity anymore? He thinks celebrities are stupid.
Really?
Yes. He goes, don't listen to celebrities. They're the craziest people out there, especially the actors. I agree with him.
Preach on, Shaq.
I totally agree with Shaq.
Okay, very nice. All right, anything else you need to call out? You can always let us know. You can text it in at 877-979-WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Brightline trains are back on track. You can be car-free and carefree connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app and get your first ride free. We have a crash to keep an eye out for, tying you up right now on 95 southbound. This one on the approach to Canner Highway. Look for 2 left lanes blocked to the area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 279 WRMF.
The all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. The all-new Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Get thunderstruck.
BC Powder knows life pushes us to the max. Work to the max. Family to the max. It can all mean pain to the max. So BC introduces new BC Max Strength. New BC Max relieves tough headaches and body pain at the speed of powder. Nothing stronger on pain without a prescription. Pain to the max? New BC Max. In a great tasting lemonade flavor.
Hey, if you're doing the at-home workout, you can actually upgrade. Do you miss that elliptical, that treadmill you used to have at your regular gym? You can get that same piece of equipment in your very own home. Where would you go for something like that? Well, Busybody Gyms to go. They've been supplying gyms all throughout South Florida forever, and now they'll bring that same equipment right to your front door. They'll even do the setup and the maintenance on it. So all you do is place the order. If you want a whole home gym, treadmill, Stairmaster, elliptical with the name brands like Life Fitness, Stairmaster, Hoist, True Precor, Matrix, they have got it. And they got great deals right now because they just opened up a brand new warehouse in South Miami. So that means more discounts for you. All you do is go online, gymstogo.com, GYMSTOGO.com, and whatever you need, Busybody Gyms to Go is going to bring it right to you.
There's nothing like going into the holiday season with a few extra pounds gained from the pandemic. Well, are you ready to eliminate that fat for good? Cool Sculpting at Cool Lines by Hamilton Aesthetics is your solution. Cool Sculpting targets 9 different body areas, including the abdomen, thighs, love handles, and my favorite area to treat is the fat under the chin. It truly takes years off your face. Go to coollinesbody.com or give us a call at 561-557-TONE. That's 561-557-8663 to take advantage of our lowest prices ever.
Cool Sculpting is FDA cleared to treat visible fat bulges in 9 areas of the body. Some common side effects include temporary numbness, discomfort, and swelling.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Trading in or selling your car, truck, or SUV? WeBuyAnyCar.com takes the hassle out of selling in just 3 easy steps. 1. Get your free online valuation. 2. Drive to your local car buying center. And 3. Walk out with your check in as little as 30 minutes. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
At Begin a New Med Spa, they care about the whole you, the total you. Mind, body, spirit, I love it. They have everything under the sun, from IV, nutritional, hormone therapy, sexual health, that total optimal wellness check. They've got the lasers, they've got everything. Jupiter's premier luxury med spa, Begin Anew, is ready to help you feel and live your absolute best. Go online today, beginanewmed.com. Ask about that sexual health program. It's FDA approved. And when you book your treatment for you and your significant other, you're going to get a 15% discount plus a $100 gift card to Casa Mia, the restaurant next door. Go online today and find out all the details. beginanewmed.com, right there on Indian Town Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. It's Begin a New Med Spa. The biggest store-wide sale of the year is coming to Diamonds Direct next week. Mark your calendars. It's November 19th, 20th, and the 21st. Diamonds Direct is breaking all of the rules for this event. It's the best pricing of the year on everything. Rings, earrings, pendants, bands, bracelets, colored gemstones. Everything is an extra 20% savings on the whole entire store. It's truly an extraordinary 3-day event, and it will be the last store-wide sale of the year, so you need to be there. Get your holiday shopping done early, and the selection is amazing, and the prices are incredible, and that 20% extra off is going to be really nice for your pocketbook. Special financing available as well, so mark your calendars. Next weekend, November 19th, 20th, and the 21st, 3 days of unbelievable savings at Diamonds Direct in Boca. That's Diamonds Direct in Boca behind the Town Center Mall. The biggest store-wide sale of the year is at Diamonds Direct.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
It is one of my favorite things. Great food delivered right to my house. It's amazing, and it really has changed my life. It's Ideal Nutrition. I get delicious, healthy, affordable meals conveniently delivered right to my front door. I put them in the fridge, I take them out, I heat them up for 3 minutes, and they are good to go. And because of it, I've lost 30 to 35 pounds just sticking with the great, delicious, nutritious meals from Ideal Nutrition. I do their keto menu, 2 meals a day, that only cost $7 each. And I've lost the weight and I've kept it off because of it. It's really a great thing, but it's not just keto and it's not a diet plan. It's about getting good food. They also have regular items, over 40 vegan, vegetarian options. They do paleo as well. And you can get 10% off for new customers placing their first order when you use the code KVJ10 on their website. IdealNutritionNow.com. That's IdealNutritionNow.com with the code KVJ10. Check them out in West Palm. They're in Boca, even in Palm Beach Gardens. It's Ideal Nutrition.
Okay, ladies, we all know one of the greatest feelings in the world when you get together with a friend and she says, "Girl, those pants look amazing on you." But even though I'm happy dancing inside, I just play it cool and say, "Thanks, they're Skechers Go Walk Wear pants." And why do I always get compliments on these casual, athletic, stretchy pants? Because whether I'm hanging with friends or working out, nothing beats the fit, comfort, and versatility of Skechers Go Walk Wear. They're made with comfortable GoFlex fabric that has compression and hold, including a double compression waistband. What's that mean? It gives me curves in all the right places and minimizes the spots where I want a little help. And the versatility is incredible. Go Walk Wear pants have 4 pockets, 2 back and 2 side. Plus, they're machine washable and come in extended sizes, so everyone can look great in these pants. Easy care, easy wear, and made to fit every body. That's the Skechers Go Walk Wear line of pants. Find yours at Skechers.com, a Skechers store, and find retailers everywhere.
You know, over the weekend, my girlfriend used Good Greek Moving to move to her new house. And she and I were talking about it. You know, for over 20 years, we have had a relationship with Spiro, who runs Good Greek Moving. And now Spiro and the team are expanding their brand, and they're announcing Good Greek Realty. It's your way to connect with top agents right here in our area. Buying or selling, doesn't matter. Good Greek Realty is going to get you the best deal. And Good Greek are now your total relocation experts. Whether it's moving, buying, selling, they got you. And Good Greek Realty, too. When you list your home with them, you're going to get all your packing and moving and boxing supplies absolutely for free. We love free. So go online today, goodgreekrealty.com. That's goodgreekrealty.com. Buy or sell with confidence. goodgreekrealty.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, 'cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, that former coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, John Gruden, is now suing the NFL and the commissioner, saying that they publicly sabotaged his job by leaking his private emails. He is seeking unspecified but monetary damages and says that they basically destroyed his career and reputation.
Well, I mean, you could argue he did that himself, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this. Going a little bit deeper on it, apparently there are a bunch of emails, and he believes that the NFL selectively released his embarrassing information because they wanted him out of the league, and they're thinking that he might push in this lawsuit. He does have a lot of money left on the table, but he might push for all of these emails to be released. And apparently there is a lot of damning stuff in there about other NFL owners, maybe even the league themselves, and some of the bad behavior that they are allowing to happen, especially maybe even with the Washington football team. So it'll be interesting. So it sounds like if he's going down, he wants to burn the entire thing down with him.
Wow.
So that might be part of it as well.
Well, I'm all about juicy, layered dirt.
Yeah.
If there's more details, let's hear them.
And he had signed a $100 million deal. It was like a 10-year deal, about $10 million a year. And I mean, he's been there maybe 4 years, so he probably still wants another $60 million or so left on his contract. So yeah, it could get a lot more interesting than where it is right now.
Shia LaBeouf was out over the weekend with his on-again, off-again girlfriend that looks very on-again because she looked pregnant. The two were spotted at Chuck E. Cheese playing games on Saturday night. Mia is her name, and they say that she is definitely looking like she is with child.
Okay.
Taylor Swift was asked about former boyfriends. You know, she's always bobbing and weaving. You can't get an answer out of her.
Yep. She don't like talk about love, Virginia, unless it's in a song.
You got something in common with her. Yeah, right. Okay. Here's a tag.
You know what? That's one of the interesting questions that people ask me all the time about songs. And what I think is important to note is that these songs were mine years ago when they were written. Now they're ours. Now they're shared. I think every person out there might have someone they think of when they hear the song, and that's what I want.
Okay.
They were asking if it was about boyfriends and stuff, and that's her answer.
Which boyfriend?
Yeah,
That's what we want.
She'll never tell you unless it's in a song, y'all.
And that's what's going on in your dirts.
Okay, coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Got kind of a stalking theme going on here today. We had somebody calling somebody out who was stalking them. And now we kind of have a similar situation. In fact, it's going to be interesting. I never even really thought about this. But when it comes to the holidays and arrangements and exes who have previously been invited over to Thanksgiving and this year maybe they're not, it sounds like somebody has got an issue with that. You don't want the ex to be there this year because you're now broken up, but they want to come anyway. So we'll hear what they got to say coming up in minutes here on the KVJ Show.
Good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? And good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you should really help. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl. I guess you're getting everything you want. You bought a new car and your career's really taking off. It's like we never even happened, baby. Tell me what is up with that. And good for you, it's like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you. You will never have to hurt the way you know that I do. Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy. Not me, if you ever cared to ask. Good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. Gotta wish that I could do that. I lost my mind, don't spend the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. I guess good for you. I guess you moved on really easily.
Going to be interesting for some people that are newly separated around the holidays. I guess I never really thought about this, but I guess you got to come up with special considerations to what you're going to be doing for the holidays. This email come in and said, yeah, this is going to be the first Thanksgiving that I'm not married. My kids who are 7 and 10 have been asking if their dad can come over Thanksgiving evening for dessert. I want to make my kids happy, but I'm worried that I'd be sending mixed messages if their dad, my ex-husband, were to be with us for Thanksgiving. Not to mention he has a new girlfriend who's 20 years younger than him. He said she doesn't have to come. That's probably a good idea.
That's definitely a good idea.
It's just tough for me to warm up to anything he has to say right now. I don't want to give my kids false hopes. Plus, I feel like we need to start the healing process and move on. I just think it's time to start new traditions when it comes to holidays. Am I wrong for telling my kids that their dad can't come over for apple pie or pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving? Do I need to reconsider? What would be your take on this, Virginia? Is it considered healthy?
I mean, it
to
really
have him?
it just depends on your relationship with him. If you're uncomfortable, if you guys had a messy breakup, if there was cheating and you're still mad.
I read that between the lines in this.
Yeah, it
The fact
sounds
that there's
like
a new girlfriend that's 20 years younger, there just feels like there's a little bit of that going on here.
Here's my question. Do you then still allow the dad to see the kids on Thanksgiving? Because that might be a big deal to the kids, being able to see the dad.
That I don't think should be a problem. I understand where this woman's coming from, where she's just like, look, it's just, it would ruin my Thanksgiving. This is tough for me. He's a toxic part of my life. And I understand he's still the father of my kids, but when I'm in a safe space, in a pleasant place, I don't want to have to sit there and have pie with this guy on Thanksgiving. Probably there's a lot of hurt that he's caused in her life.
Is it best for the kids, though? I'm just asking. If they don't fight and the kids get to see the dad on Thanksgiving, they get to see both the parents, because it is new, the divorce of the family separating. Is that the more important thing? Are you creating false hope by having the dad come over and having pie?
Well, I don't even, I mean, I think for her, I think the kids need to see their dad, but I don't know that you all need to be together in this family serenity, having pie together.
No, after you guys have your turkey, bring the kids over to his house and drop off the kids and a pie and say peace.
Yeah.
And then go out with your girlfriends.
And then go hit up the closest bar.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, there are a lot of people that kind of deal with this stuff where he's an ex and he still won't get out of the picture. We got another email here that somebody talking about their divorce. It just got finalized, and their ex-husband is still showing up at all of her family's functions.
Her family?
Yeah. She said, my mama's real country, and she says, you don't divorce family. So she's invited my ex to Thanksgiving.
Mom.
Yeah.
That ain't cool, Mom.
It's not. You got to run that by your daughter.
Yeah, absolutely, because she said, I got a serious problem here because my current husband said that he's not going to be coming to Thanksgiving if my ex is there.
Yeah, this is poor form on the mom.
Yeah, the mom is not playing this right.
Yeah.
Have your own little special, if you really need this person in your life, have your own special Thanksgiving with this cat. But you're picking his feelings over your daughter and her current husband.
You can't
How
do
is that cool?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah, Mama, I guess, is hosting Thanksgiving, and so she's like, I just want everybody to come together in peace, love, and harmony, and you gotta realize that just ain't gonna always happen.
And you do divorce families sometimes, and they're crazy. So I think Mom's a little off on this one.
Yeah. And this other email that we got here is talking about an ex that just keeps showing up not only at the family functions, but at her kind of stuff as well. He'll find out stuff from our 4-year-old daughter, and then he'll just invite himself. Like he walked in on a birthday party from my mom one weekend, and he also just came to watch me get a new belt in my karate class.
That's creepy.
Yeah, he argued
He
that
watched her?
Yeah, it was her event, and he comes out to it, and I'm like, what are you doing here? And he said, well, the ceremony's open to the public. I told him to get out of my private life, but he won't listen, and I feel powerless.
That's how stalkers get away with it. Just talking to some police and my situation, there's not much you can do until they cross that line. The karate think he's right. It's a public place. They can't do anything about it. There's no restraining order. What are they going to say? You can't watch karate at a public venue? Of
But
course.
it's creepy.
Oh, it's definitely creepy. But this is what I'm saying. Stalkers can get away with a ton. You're able to be creepy in this country for quite a long time.
Wow. That is nuts. Yeah, she's like, what can I do?
There's not much you can do.
And then
Stop telling your 4-year-old your plans, first of all. If she's the one that's ratting you out and giving him a heads up to everything happening in your life.
Or start telling her places you're not going to be.
We're going to be at church on Sunday morning.
We're heading up to Okeechobee.
Yeah. That's probably the best way to do it. Yeah, I'm wondering how many people are dealing with this where you have an ex that is still welcome to your holiday gatherings by your family.
But it really is an uneasy feeling when you're going out in public and somebody you don't want there is deliberately going there just to make you uncomfortable, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. It's
awful.
It sucks, man.
Yeah, that is tough. If there's somebody that's going through that, what is your situation like? Somebody else just realizing that Ma just invited my ex to our holiday functions. What are you saying to Ma? Are you going? Is there anybody that feels like I can sit through it? I wonder how that's all going down. You can hit us up, 877-979-WRMF. Call or text the KVJ Show.
Ra ra Roma Roma ga ga ooh la la. What's your bad romance?
Roma, Roma, ma, ga, ooh la la, wild romance.
Talking about people having to deal with their exes during the holidays. Got an email from a mom saying that their 7 and 10-year-old boys wanted dad to come over for dessert for Thanksgiving. Pretty much everybody saying, nope, not a good idea. Not a good idea. You can have Thanksgiving here, and then you can go see your dad and have your dessert there. But, yeah, we're not doing it all together. Jill's on here from Delray, and you said you learned from experience that it is not a good idea to bring the ex over, Jill?
That's right. I did it a long time ago, but you think you're doing the right thing for your kids, which you always want to do the right thing for your kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it becomes miserable and uncomfortable for everybody. And the truth is, when you go through a divorce, the kids have to learn a new normal. You know, it's a fabric that you're splitting up, which is really difficult. But the new normal is you have time with your dad, you have time with your mom, and you split holidays in whatever way, 1 year with one, 1 year with the other, or the day in two, however you do it. But they need to learn that this isn't something that's going on as if nothing happened. Something big happened, and it's unfortunate, but it's a new normal, and everybody has to get used to it. Otherwise, it's just miserable.
No, you nailed it. You nailed it with the whole coming to grips with the new normal, and by prolonging that might be more damaging.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's tough.
I think so too. Kids adapt, but you have to put those parameters into place from the beginning, and they'll adapt. They'll be fine.
Yeah,
I think you nailed
so
it.
too.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah. But people are going through really tough situations. Somebody texted and said, yeah, I got a situation. I've been with my husband, who I just got married to in July. I've been with him for about 8 years, and his mom and sister invite his ex-baby mama, who he's only with for like 2 years when they were kids, to family get-togethers, like baby showers, funerals, and she is always around and just won't go away. My husband's told his mom multiple times he doesn't want her there, but she doesn't care. So she's always invited. And I always got to sit there and...
Oh, that would be the worst. She's eating your snacks.
It's so weird that a parent would make their own child so uncomfortable as to invite their ex. Like, the parent should check with the child and be a team.
You're at the party and you see your ex there and they take the last wing at the party. I mean,
yeah,
it's not right.
Well, I think especially when you're talking about baby mamas, it's going to happen a lot more frequently. Somebody else texted in and said, yeah, my ex and I had dated for 4 years without his baby mama, going to very many family functions. But the year we got married, she was invited to Thanksgiving and Christmas. And here we are as newlyweds sitting there in front of his baby mama.
That is so weird.
Gosh, that sucks.
Why? Why are you doing this?
I guess they feel like they want the child there because it's so magical to see Christmas through a child's eyes. And if the child's there, baby mama's going to be there. Because the baby mama's probably like, no, you're not going to take my kid for Christmas morning. If the baby comes, I'm coming too.
So awkward. This is why you need to spike the eggnog.
Callie in the chat room, she's saying she doesn't agree with that woman about adapting. Her and her ex and their fiance and their child, they all spend time together and they go to dinners and outings. And that's great. And some people can do that, Callie. Not a lot of people can't.
Right.
That's because everyone in your equation is cool.
Right.
Everyone in the equation has to be cool.
Yeah.
It takes one person in the equation to not be cool. The whole thing falls apart.
Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. That's the way it goes. Somebody said, yeah, I invited my daughter's father to stay with us over Christmas. He's going through a nasty divorce and is going to be alone for the holidays. He lives in North Carolina. I'm here in Florida, and it's my year for Christmas with my daughter. Doesn't this sound like the recipe for one of those Hallmark Christmas movies or something you see on Netflix now?
Totally.
Yeah. They're going to fall back in love again, and
yeah, if life was a movie, oftentimes it turns into a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't forget all the reasons you broke up with him.
Listen to this one. Somebody texted and said, yeah, my mom married my ex's dad.
What?
The man I dated for 12 years is now my stepbrother.
Oh, my gosh.
And now I have to see him at all family gatherings.
That's just
and
evil.
My husband can't stand it.
Oh, of course not. It's terrible.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
What a terrible dynamic that is.
Yeah, so my mom married my ex's dad. Wow. The man I dated for 12 years is now my stepbrother. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
It's twisted.
That is twisted, isn't it? And they say this could be an issue. Another thing, not just dealing with exes and baby mamas and all that stuff for the holidays. They say it could get very uncomfortable because about 2/3 of vaccinated Americans say that they are banning their unvaxxed relatives from Thanksgiving and other get-togethers this year. So they say that is the new thing that people are fighting about, is whether or not you're coming to Thanksgiving because of the vaccination status. And imagine if you have a household where one is and one isn't. So people are making that stand.
Yeah, everyone can ban me. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll be chilling at my crib.
Honestly, our quiet Thanksgiving at home doing nothing.
I'm going to love it. It's going to be very peaceful.
Sound really awesome.
The only fighting I'll be going on is the fighting with myself. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Uh-huh. All right, well, if you are struggling through a Monday, you're not alone. Misery loves company, and that's why we check out the F My Life website for other people going through it as well. Coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Brightline trains are back on track. You can be car-free and carefree connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app and get your first ride free. We have a crash to keep an eye out for tying you up right now on 95 southbound. This one on the approach to Canner Highway. Look for 2 left lanes blocked to the area. Traffic a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
The all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. The all-new Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Get thunderstruck.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And for the first time ever, ask how to get 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. That's more speed and you'll save hundreds over AT&T. Plus, ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 11/15/21. Restrictions applied. New performance starter internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second and AT&T 500 megabits per second, each with 1 unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
Avid golfer Cam Warren played with joint pain for as long as he could.
Couldn't play golf for any extended period of time without braces and pain and chewing Advil for the entire day.
Then he turned to steroids.
Cortisone would last a few months, but it just inevitably came right back. Got to the point where I would have to wear ice packs to bed.
When the word surgery came up, Cam started looking elsewhere, and he found QC Kinetics. Natural biologic therapies, regenerative treatments that can repair and restore damaged tissue. With no drugs, no surgery, no downtime. And now,
very proud to say that it has definitely changed my life. I've played 36 holes multiple days in a row without pain. Everything is great.
Call QC Kinetics now to schedule your free consultation.
I would recommend QC to anybody.
Call QC Kinetics, 954-787-PAIN. That's 954-787-PAIN. QC Kinetics, 954-787-PAIN.
Florida's biggest comedy festival hits Boca Raton December 3rd and 4th. True Leaf presents Laughing Spree Fest 2021. Stand-up comedy giants Jim Norton, Andrew Schultz, Brian Callen, and many more hit the stage with Florida's dopest DJs in a premier outdoor venue. Over 20 performers on 3 shows in 2 days. Art, community, food trucks, and extreme fun villages so everyone finds their happy place. Go to LaughingSpreeFest.com for full lineup, tickets, and subscribe for discount codes.
Hi there, I'm Mia. I'm Air.
You're Air?
Yeah, I just got out of the lungs of someone smoking a cheap little cigar outside a bodega. Oh, it was so smoky in there. And where there's smoke, there's
fire.
Cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. Little cigars might taste sweet, but they still kill. I'm supposed to be helping people, not unhelping them.
You mean hurting?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm a bit of an airhead.
Little cigars are just as dangerous as regular cigarettes. Find out how to quit today at tobaccofreeflorida.com.
There is an amazing deal going on this weekend. If you're thinking about any kind of jewelry purchase for the holidays, maybe for yourself, maybe for somebody else, your timing is perfect because this weekend at Diamonds Direct, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they are having the biggest store-wide sale of the year. Now, you already get the amazing Diamonds Direct price plus an extra 20% off everything. It's an extraordinary 3-day event. You want to be a part of this. This is the last store-wide sale of the year at Diamonds Direct, so check out the selection, check out the pricing, and be wowed. The selection's like double, and the pricing an extra 20% off of virtually everything. Special financing available as well. Mark it in the calendar. That's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton. It's the final store-wide sale of the year. Go check them out in Boca behind the Town Center Mall. It's Diamonds Direct.
I am attorney Louis Sosa. At Rosenthal Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you have been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or have been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit rosenthallevy.com.
For the ones who are always in the know.
Delivery confirmed.
For the ones who keep things running. For the innovators and the problem solvers. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, experienced staff at local branches, and free access to experts to help answer your toughest questions. So whatever challenge you face, we have the knowledge and products to help. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
T-Mobile for Business supports small business owners during their busiest time of year. Switch now and we'll pay off your phone up to $1,000. You keep your phone and your number. Plus, get $200 in Facebook ads on us, so you can reach more customers and finish this year strong. Visit your T-Mobile store and make the switch today. Up to $1,000 via virtual prepaid card for eligible device payoff. Allow 15 days. Qualifying credit service port-in and timely redemption required. No cash access on card and expires in 6 months. Details at T-Mobile.com. Ads via virtual prepaid card when you port in a line with 2 plus more lines or 3 existing lines.
Off-Lease Only Express is amazing. If you're thinking about getting a car, this is the way that you're going to get your next car hassle-free and totally amazing. Off-Lease Only Express. First, you go to offleaseonly.com, browse from over 4,000 vehicles, even trade in your car right there. Click on Express and bam, in just a few no-hassle steps, you can start your Express car deal right there online. And they really make it easy for you. Leave the stress behind. Upfront pricing is awesome. With Off-Lease Only Express, you are respected as a consumer. It's hassle-free and fully transparent. Start today at offleaseonly.com or see them in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or West Palm Beach.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Visit hgregg.com today and choose from over 1,000 vehicles in stock. All thousands below market value. Bad credit? Don't sweat it. Our banks say yes. Visit hgregg.com and save thousands on your next luxury pre-owned vehicle. That's hgregg.com.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for a chilly morning across South Florida. Morning lows in the upper 50s to low 60s. Afternoon highs today reaching the mid to upper 70s. Plenty of sunshine with low humidity. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. You may have heard that Allstate has new low auto rates, but isn't it time to see for yourself? With Allstate, you can lower your rates, not your expectations. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
You know, you can listen to the KVJ Show on your smart speakers every single weekday morning from 6 to 10 a.m. You just tell your smart speaker to play the KVJ Show, and boom, we're going to come on your smart speakers. Or you can listen any other time of the day. Just tell your smart speaker to play the KVJ Show podcast. So it's either play the KVJ Show to hear us live or play the KVJ Show podcast to hear us anytime it's convenient for you. If you got smart speakers, you got KVJ.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, if you're going through it, misery loves company. That's what the F My Life website is all about. People posting up little things that they are going through, little setbacks in life that sometimes are kind of amusing. I know a lot of times you want to take pride in having the most intelligent of children, but sometimes they can let you down. There's a couple posts up there that kind of reflect that. Somebody posted up on the FML website. Today, my daughter asked me how to spell orange. O-R-A-N-G-E, I replied. Without missing a beat, she says, no, I meant the color, not the fruit.
Oh.
She's 16.
Oh boy!
That kind of had a twist ending there because I didn't think I thought the person. Yeah, this was good.
Hopefully she's pretty.
Yeah, right. Another one says, my daughter waited to deliver her twin girls before naming them. While holding my twin granddaughters, she told me their names, Julie and Anne, which is beautiful, but their mom's name is Julianne. Her kids are going to effing hate her. The mom's name's Julianne. The daughter's names are Julie and Anne. So together, they're her name, Julianne.
I don't know if I love that.
I don't hate it.
You don't like
I don't hate that.
You don't hate that?
No.
Hi, I'm Julianne. This is my daughter, Julie, and this is my other daughter, Anne.
I don't hate it.
Together, they're Julianne.
If I had
I'm
twins,
Julianne.
this is Jay and this is Son, and I'm Jason.
I like it even less.
I didn't like mine's terrible.
Yours is awful.
Mine's awful. I was trying to prove a point. It didn't work.
I mean, just think about anybody's name, and if you had twins, that's what you name Kat and Vin. People would be like, what?
This is for Jin and
Yeah, I don't know if that works or not.
I don't even know if that for Jin that's not even your name.
No, that doesn't work. Right.
Is a terrible name.
It is.
This one on the F My Life website. Today, my grandmother was driving me to the mall. Suddenly, she stops in the middle of the road. When I asked her exactly what she was doing, she said, "Oh, am I driving?"
Oh, damn.
Oh, my.
Not anymore.
Yeah, we had to make a couple adjustments, Grandma.
Oh, I remember I used to drive with my grandma Beulah. Man, what an adventure.
You would tell us stories about that. Like she would just plow through stop signs.
Just like you're just holding on for dear life. She pulled out of her carport, ripped the mirror off of the driver's side, and just floored it and kept going. I'm like, Grandma, it's dangling. She blew right through the stop
Did she
sign.
know?
No. No clue. It was just terrifying.
I mean, Kevin, ignorance is bliss.
Oh my gosh. It was unbelievable. Somebody else posted up. Today, my wife and I were looking online at the house her piano teacher is selling when she said, "Oh, the bedroom looks much larger with the furniture gone." A long, awkward silence followed. How did she know? And I assume her piano teacher might be a male.
What are we insinuating?
I think she just awkwardly kind of admitted that. I think that, yeah. It might have been piano lessons, but somebody was playing the organ.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
It's twisted.
It is twisted, yeah. Somebody else posted up today, my boyfriend talked me into wearing vibrating underwear in public.
Nice.
And, of course, we bump into my mom while shopping. And, of course, he chose that moment to turn them on with a remote. The vibrating turned out to be way louder than we were expecting, and every time they went off, my mom reached in her purse to get her phone. I don't get it. What's going on? I hear my phone ringing.
Didn't you say you and Panda did that before? Them vibrating panties?
Yeah, so somebody had sent them here to the radio station, and I think I took them home, and we played with them.
They work? They do work good?
Oh, they work.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look, you brought it up.
People might check their phone around you, but
Yeah.
is my phone going off? It's vibrating. This one from the F My Life website said, today I had to go to my son's school for career day. I explained what a banker does. Then I asked if anybody had any questions. One boy raises his hand and said, yeah, when are all the cool parents going to come?
Damn.
And kids will be so brutally honest like that. They basically said, you suck. Get off the stage.
You want to go over to the desk at that kid.
And to the kid's point, I kind of agree with the cool jobs.
Yeah, where are the firefighters? Where are they at?
I mean, if you're droning on about banking, I'm totally with the kid.
Oh, banking. That sounds awful.
Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Somebody said, today I Febrezed my one remaining suit. Put it on our bed, Febrezed it up because I hadn't had a chance to go to the dry cleaners yet. When my girlfriend comes home, she hits me in the head with a vase because she thought the Febreze on the sheets was another woman's perfume.
She said a little too strong.
Yeah.
She got to lighten up a bit.
Girl.
Meditate or get something going on there.
Yep. Somebody said on the FML website, today my dad called me by my family's dog's name and then stared at me blankly if it's struggling to try to remember my name.
It's not you, it's Dad. He's going through it.
Yeah.
And sometimes the wires get crossed.
And you are...
It happens
It's
with
going to come to me in a second.
You are Coco.
It happens. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, I have some crazy animal stories. Now, we always talk about how frightening some of the animals are in South Florida, and I've got one of those stories, of one of those crazy animals hitching a ride where it doesn't belong. But did you guys hear the story that just came out of Egypt about the scorpions?
Yes.
Whole new level of horror. Sounds like the movie The Mummy. Next.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. I believe that you're for me. I feel it in our energy. I see it's written in the stars. We can go wherever, so let's do it now or never, baby. Nothing's ever too far. Glitter in the sky, glitter in our eyes, shining just the way we are. I feel like we're forever every time we get together, but whatever, let's get lost on Mars. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, dance my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket, watch it blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, dance my ass off. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Yeah, we got some scary critters here in South Florida. Gators, crocodiles now, snakes, all kinds of strange bugs, but nothing as horrifying as what's going on in Egypt. They say heavy rain and flooding in Aswan have driven drifts of scorpions to seek shelter in people's homes.
Oh my gosh.
These scorpions are the Arabian fat-tailed scorpion, which its technical name translates from Greek to man-killer.
Oh my gosh. It's sexist?
It is.
It only kills men.
Only men.
All right, maybe the scorpion ain't all bad.
They are considered among the most dangerous scorpions in the world, with a highly toxic venom that could kill an adult within an hour of being stung.
Oh my gosh.
And you know someone's going to go bring them over here, bring them to the Everglades?
Probably, yeah. They say now 3 people have died and more than 400 have been hospitalized.
Oh my gosh.
As these scorpions are invading homes now.
We got Florida scorpions, don't we?
I don't know.
I
And
think
if we
we do.
I don't know that they're man killers.
I'm pretty sure we have scorpions.
Do
and
we?
I don't know how,
We got
how
everything else.
lethal they are.
Yeah.
I'm 99.9% sure.
Yeah, I don't think all scorpions are treated the
I'm
are the same.
99.9% sure that 30% of your facts are complete BS.
Trust me, you'll get a couple people backing me up on my scorpion facts. Florida does have scorpions, and they have been known to hurt.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they say we've got 3 main species: the Florida bark scorpion, the Hence striped scorpion, and the Guyana striped scorpion. They hide under boards and debris, and they can be found. They say they live 3 to 5 years. That's
And-
saying about hurting you badly.
Love the taste of human blood.
Yeah. So we do have them. Yeah, found in the tropical areas of Florida. Oh, good.
I learned so much about scorpions today.
Yeah.
Now I'm all freaked out.
What's on your arm?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything going on here, but yeah, they say that some of them are seen around Miami-Dade, Monroe counties, at least further south. So nothing about them causing the same kind of damage that these ones in Egypt do. They say the ones in Egypt, if you get stung, you said you'll start feeling severe pain. You'll break out in fever, sweating, vomiting, diarrhea, muscle tremors, and head twitching.
Oh, that's how you go out.
Oh my gosh.
That's it? That's all that happens?
Oh my goodness. Wow.
You're rushing to the hospital and you poop yourself. It's like, really?
Oh my goodness.
At that point,
Yeah.
do you even go? You're just like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
You just lose your will to live and you just die in a pile of your own poo.
Yeah. Scariest thing we got here is a story about a python that hitched a ride on a Marco Island Police Department boat. It was docked at the Rose Marina, and they simply got a wildlife handler and took some adorable photos with the python. You're not doing that with the scorpion, apparently.
No.
Yeah. There's a woman visiting New York's Bronx Zoo that climbed over the barrier near the lion exhibit and shouted, "King, I love you. I came back for you." She was dressed in a red slip dress and leopard print scarf. There's a video of the woman waving roses at the lion. Then she started throwing money in the air.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
She's tripping.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, they say they plan to press criminal charges if the woman is identified, but apparently she wasn't caught. They did approach, but she took off. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's trying to make a video.
Yeah, trying to get TikTok famous.
I don't know what's happening out there.
There's a driver that led deputies on a 45-minute chase through San Diego County, and it was kind of interesting where it all wound up. The 40-year-old was wanted on a felony arrest warrant for allegedly making criminal threats. So he hits the highway, then starts crisscrossing through various neighborhoods. Police are chasing him down the interstate, and as the chase ends, he pulls over in front of a church, jumps out of the vehicle, runs inside, and there was a funeral going on inside. It was for an 11-year-old boy who had died from cancer, so the pastor stops the service. People are like, who is this guy? Deputies come running into the church.
Oh my gosh.
They tackle the guy and handcuff him on the altar.
This story sounds made up and like a Mad Lib. I know it's real, but it sounds so over the top.
How dramatic.
Yeah, they finally let the attendees back inside and the service continued, but they evacuated the church for a while, because they didn't know what kind of chaos was going on. How crazy is that? Well, more drug smuggling going on. This one actually didn't happen in South Florida. This time it was in Europe. Border Patrol agents found 922 pounds of cocaine hidden in a shipment of onion rings.
It's good you can hide the smell.
They were hoping to throw you off with the pungent onion.
Apparently so. They say the street value around $44 million.
That's expensive onion ring.
Yep. And a 52-year-old woman in Michigan tried to use a joke website called rentahitman.com to kill her ex-husband.
But she was serious.
She was serious, and they started to realize that, so they turned it over to the feds, who stepped in, set up the sting. She went to court and just pled guilty on Friday and could get up to 9 years in prison for it.
That's it.
I know, right?
Planning to kill your husband?
Up to 9. She'll probably get less.
That's insane to me. They've proven that you are going to commit murder.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, coming up here on the KVJ show, Jaybird apparently has something going on that could be illegal and could wind up getting him incarcerated.
Ooh.
What is the bird doing? We'll find out coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Brightline trains are back on track. You can be car-free and carefree connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Visit GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app and get your first ride free. We have a crash to keep an eye out for tying you up right now on 95 southbound. This one on the approach to Canner Highway. Look for 2 left lanes blocked to the area. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
The all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. The all-new Outlander at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. Get thunderstruck.
Only Wendy's serves a better breakfast with a better biscuit. Our hot, buttery breakfast biscuits are loaded with a fresh cracked egg, cheese, and your choice of bacon or sausage. And right now at Wendy's, they're only $1 each.
Wendy's breakfast biscuits, just $1.
So don't take a chance with those other guys. Bet your buck on a better breakfast with Wendy's bacon or sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Limited time only during breakfast hours. U.S. price and participation may vary. Limit 5 qualifying items per transaction. Not valid in a combo. Excludes honey butter chicken biscuit.
Let's be real. Mopping is a hassle. You have to fill the bucket, pushing a wet, heavy mop around, then cleaning the mop when you're done so it doesn't grow bacteria. A hassle on top of a hassle. Try Swiffer Wet Jet. With Swiffer Wet Jet, you start with a fresh pad and cleaning solution every time. And when you're done, you just toss the pad. Swiffer Wet Jet. The faster, easier, cleaner way to clean your floors.
Dear, it's 1908. Don't you think we should get electricity?
And stop using candles to see at night.
It's just electricity lights up the room fast. It's more reliable than candles blowing out, and people seem to love it.
Well, candles are...
Dear, did you just run into the wall?
Nope. May I have a new candle, please?
Historically, switching to new technology is a no-brainer. Today, it's AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. Switch to AT&T 5G. It's not complicated. 5G requires compatible plan. May not be in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
You know, over the weekend, my girlfriend used Good Greek Moving to move to her new house. And she and I were talking about it. You know, for over 20 years, we have had a relationship with Spiro, who runs Good Greek Moving. And now Spiro and the team are expanding their brand, and they're announcing Good Greek Realty. It's your way to connect with top agents right here in our area. Buying or selling, doesn't matter. Good Greek Realty is going to get you the best deal. And Good Greek are now your total relocation experts. Whether it's moving, buying, selling, they got you. And Good Greek Realty, too. When you list your home with them, you're going to get all your packing and moving and boxing supplies absolutely for free. We love free. So go online today, goodgreekrealty.com. That's goodgreekrealty.com. Buy or sell with confidence. goodgreekrealty.com.
Chances a giraffe on a unicycle shows up to your work video meeting? Not too likely. The chances of rain during the afternoon? You'll know first. Fox 29 First Alert Weather on TV, on your phone, and your favorite streaming service. Fox 29. We've got you covered. Chances of getting along with your in-laws? Well, good luck with that. The chances of thunderstorms heading your way? You'll know first. Fox 29 First Alert Weather on TV, on your phone, and your favorite streaming service. Fox 29. We've got you covered.
Okay, so how much is the car?
Okay, what about my trade? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go to Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach where I can get some straight talk.
At Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, we're talking real turkey. Get up to $6,000 over Kelly Blue Book fair market value for any trade, so you can drive home your new Kia today. Choose from our large selection of new Kias, including the all-new 2022 Kia Telluride and the popular 8-passenger Kia Carnival. Plus, make no payments until February 2022. That's right, no payments until February 2022 on select new Kias in stock. Worried about your credit? Don't sweat it. If you have a job bringing home $350 per week, we want to approve you today. Make no payments until February 2022. Only at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Visit GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Up to 90 days deferred payments with approved credit through Pay&F on select new Kias. Interest accrues from date of purchase. Negative equity refinanced. Offers don't combine. Expires 12/4/21.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, I love Dunkin'. All my friends love Dunkin'. Those Jive Turkeys were eating donuts all weekend. And let me tell you, they've got some great deals going on at Dunkin', like their toasted white chocolate signature latte. Ding, that's pretty darn good. And then you also have the peppermint mocha signature latte. And it is just something that the latte community, Virginia, they are loving it. So head to Dunkin' today. Try these lattes that I speak of. Try them hash browns. Get them in your system. They are so delicious. I'm Jay Bird. I run on Dunkin'.
I was hopeless. That was my life. I was destined to be someone that would bounce in and out of treatment centers, that was who I was, and that I would have to find a way to support my drug habit for the rest of my life by lying, cheating, stealing in various different ways. Aware Recovery Care gave me the ability to trust myself. You know, what Aware Recovery Care has been able to do is show that recovery, health, wellness in the home for substance use disorder is possible. I designed my own individual program while having the support medically and clinically from my team of professionals. It was very motivating, it was very different, and it was very encouraging. If you or someone you love needs help, please visit awarerecoverycare.com. Aware Recovery Care. We are ready to help where and when you need us most.
At the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, everybody is on the same page. I love the way that they make every patient feel like, okay, we're going to listen to you. We're going to care about you. We're going to give you the best surgical experience possible. Go online and read the real patient reviews. I love reading what real patients have said about Dr. Rankin, Dr. Deb, Dr. Bauermeister. People are saying the most beautiful things about their surgical experience, and that's really the best way to gauge what kind of experience you will have is all the reviews. Go see the before and after pictures. They're all right there at aquaplasticsurgery.com. You will love the staff. You will love the surgeons. But most of all, you will love your beautiful results. Subtle, amazing results. Go online today, aquaplasticsurgery.com.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio. Save thousands when you buy the Greenway Kia way. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
So if Jaybird got pulled over, would he get in trouble for this? His dad thinks so. And he's like, Jaybird, better watch yourself. This could be big trouble for you. Something Jaybird wasn't even thinking about, but apparently one of his buddies had left something behind that is very special just to that buddy that Jaybird really can't have.
He has prescription pain pills, and he brought his pills with him, and he left his bottle in my Jeep. And my dad was going through my Jeep and said, well, what are these? And of course, it sounds like you're lying. Oh, they're my buddies. Sure they are.
Right.
They really were my buddies.
Jay Bird, do you have a pill problem?
But it's the kind of pills that Virginia likes. It was like the Vicodin kind of a stuff. So That was my question, and my dad, we were discussing that. If I was to have gotten pulled over and the cops see a prescription, a bottle of those kind of pills in my car, and I don't have a prescription, do I get in trouble for that?
I think it's up to the police officer's discretion. I mean, you really could say those belong to my friend.
Easily.
But people always say that. Oh, that's not my cocaine. That belongs to my friend.
Yeah, but Lindsay Lohan said that when the cocaine was in her jeans.
These aren't my jeans. I don't know who put this cocaine in my pocket.
I mean, it was in her pocket.
Craziest thing ever.
But I know for me, I'm a very flighty person, and I leave things behind all the time. But I could easily see, I mean, they gave me pain meds for my tooth, and I didn't use them all, but I could easily see me bringing my pills along and leaving them somewhere. So that can't happen. There's got to be a law to where...
Well, I think the law is you can't be in possession of somebody else's prescription pills.
But I'm not taking them. I'm not selling them. I'm not... So if that's the case, what if I am in someone else's car and they leave their pill bottle and they go into Publix and I'm just sitting by the pill bottle? There's got to be some kind of a...
The person whose pills they are has to be there, I think. And if you have somebody else's pills in your car, technically, they can ding you for that.
Yeah, I'm wondering when they do consider it to be criminal when you have something like that. If you had a pill bottle that had 2 pills in it, be like, look, my friend left it in my car and it's legit. Would they give you any hassle for that? Now, if you had multiple pill bottles with multiple names, I would imagine that would be. But where's that threshold? Is it 2 bottles?
Because I want to believe Virginia, because she sounds like she knows what she's talking about. But I also know, I think she's kind of making things up as she's speaking about the law.
I don't think you're allowed to have anybody else's pills. And what they'll do, I think, is they'll say, okay, you got to produce a prescription. And if you can't produce a prescription for the pills, then they can get you.
KJ in the chat room said it depends on the cop.
That's
which
true,
means
too.
If it's a flat top, you are going to the big house.
Oh, if it's a flat top, you are done.
Shorter the hair, the meaner the cop.
So would you get in any kind of trouble at all if somebody left their medical marijuana behind in your vehicle? Because I know they've decriminalized it that, right now you only get a slap on the wrist even if you don't have a medical marijuana license.
I feel like a lot of people could leave pill bottles in someone's car.
Sure.
I just feel like a lot of people would be getting in trouble for no reason with this one. Don't you have to be taking them or selling them to get in trouble?
I don't know. I think just having them, if you don't have the prescription for them, if they want to come down on you, they could. But it's officer discretion, too. What else are you doing? If there's nothing else illegal going on in your car, he might be like, all right.
He pulled me over because I was talking to my hand and...
Well, you sound like a pillhead.
I looked a little...
Yeah, a lot of times I think arrests are made on... everything else that is going on.
I mean, don't look so suspicious and you won't have as big of an issue.
I just thought it was an interesting topic.
Maybe don't talk to your hand as you're getting pulled over.
Yeah.
What are the good people that listen to this program saying, Kev?
I don't know.
We're going to get so many varying opinions.
Always.
I think you got to just ask a cop.
Or just talk about it then move on and don't even worry about it, because you're right. You're going to get so many different opinions on this.
They are saying that it is a felony to have possession of someone else's prescription. So I guess technically if somebody wanted to be, if you got a flat top cop, they might hit you with a felony.
Do not leave pills in someone's car, man. You will be screwed.
Oh, but if anybody wants to mess with Jaybird on the way home, pull him over.
That ain't cool, dog.
I'm just kidding.
If you want to play that kind of game, we can play that kind of game.
They probably first would check to see if you've consumed any of the pills.
Thank you.
Then they got to run like a toxicology. Do they do that? Would they have you pee in a cup? Or is just possession illegal?
Or what if I just bought, they're thinking, what if he just bought the pills and they're not in his system, but it doesn't mean he's not a pillhead.
Yeah, he was planning on taking them.
I think on a technicality they can get you, but most likely I think you'd probably be able to talk your way out of it. I mean, look at you. You have the gift of gab.
So we learned a lot of things. Don't talk to your hand.
Yeah.
Immediately incarcerated.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm just kind of curious, too, about the medical marijuana. Would you have any kind of problems whatsoever If I gave, Denny's a ride home and there's a whole bunch of medical marijuana, I don't realize that I get pulled over at the next light and they look and like, yeah, we assume you have a medical marijuana license. I'm like, no, I don't.
Well, think about if I'm an Uber driver and I pick up Virginia, who's got this illegal pill problem, and she drops her prescription or her pills or whatever. Let's say you get a prescription from another person, so it's 2 people removed, and it's in my car now, and the cops pull me over.
I think if you're an Uber and you can show that, hey, this was in the back seat, I didn't even know that was there, most cops would be cool and understanding that a passenger probably dropped that.
And then you have Victor with this opinion. When you get home, add it with a shot of tequila.
All right. Any help on this? You ever had a problem with it? What do you do? Because it does sound sketchy when you try to talk your way out of it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, those aren't my pills.
No, not mine. I've never seen that before.
Okay, Lindsay.
Not mine.
All right, 877-979-WRMF. How much trouble would Jay Bird have been in if the cops would have found that pill bottle in his car?
I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. I'll be if you can't be right here. I'll be if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. You're the reason I believe in love. It's been difficult for me to trust, and I'm afraid that I'm it up. Ain't no way that I can leave you stranded, 'cause you ain't never left me empty-handed. And you know that I can't live without you. So baby, stay. I'll be if you can't be right here. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. I told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I need you to stay, need you to stay.
Okay, there are some drugs that are legal in certain ways. You've got medical marijuana. You've also got prescription pain pills. But let's say that there is a bottle or marijuana around you and you don't either have the prescription for either. Are you going to get in trouble with the cops? Somebody texted in and said, yeah, the Florida law says it's illegal to possess narcotics if it's not a prescription pill bottle with your name on it. If somebody else's name is on it and it's a legal prescription, they left it in the car, it's not your problem. It's not going to be illegal. It clearly states this in the Florida state statute. So I would hope that maybe you could explain that away and they wouldn't think it's a big deal.
Okay, so you are good then. So Virginia was wrong.
Well, I think if you have one bottle, I don't think it's going to be an issue. If you had multiple, I think they would say this looks like a problem.
Objection, Your Honor. Virginia was wrong.
No, I don't think so.
Sustained.
In fact, Zach can clear it up a little bit here from Boca. What would probably happen if Bird had gotten pulled over with his buddy's pain pills in the car?
Well, yeah, he was going to pick something up, and he was in a parking lot, and he pulled into a handicap spot to wait there. And while his friend was inside, the cop pulled up, and then the whole story you guys explained into it. He did get arrested and charged, but then his buddy just ended up going in and verifying that it was his. Okay. And they dropped the charges.
So he got arrested then. Damn.
Yeah. But you guys, I guess you got to have
But he had past charges though too. So I would imagine if you had a clean record and you explained it was definitely cop discretion.
Yeah.
The cop chose to be a jerk and suppress it.
Yeah, that really is it. Any kind of arrest, no two arrests are the same. It's a culmination of everything. That's why they call in to find out about you. What is your arrest record like? Are they dealing with somebody that never gets in any trouble? And if that's the case, they'd be like, okay, I can probably believe them. If you have a rap sheet a mile long, and especially there's a lot of narcotics charges, they're going to be like, okay, not buying it.
That's why if it ever is going down, I'm going to be nice to the cop because the cop has discretion.
Lucky for me, I got a real clean record, not a drip.
Okay.
Real dry.
Omari said in the chat room, medical marijuana by Florida law is to stay in the sealed container. And if they find it open, loose, or used in the car, that is illegal.
Oh.
So you might have a buddy with medical marijuana that leaves that behind, too. So you got to be careful with that.
But if you have your card, you're good to go.
Yeah, but I'm
not
saying
if it's loose.
Yeah, and
That's
also,
not
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But if it's loose and you have your card, you're okay.
I don't know.
The cops are going to bring you down for that.
Would it be the same as like an open container?
Remember, Denny always has those stories about Colorado. If you've got your joint out and you're legal, the cops going to go, you're not going to get in trouble for it.
Well, let's test it out today.
Okay, the ones that have the card walk out, smoke a big doobie. The ones who don't,
yeah,
have a lap full of weed when they pull you over and see how it goes.
The lap full of weed experiment.
And I assume if you don't have your card, then you could have some trouble. You probably have to show that. They saw
Yes.
We assume you have a medical marijuana license, right? No, nope. Okay.
There's too many side arguments right now.
Where, in your head?
I'm going to say, where are these side arguments?
Dude, no one sees them but you. You're hearing the voices.
Yeah.
None of us can hear them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop talking to me.
This is what happens when you smoke too much pot. You start hearing voices.
Yep. You have all these arguments in your head. He's got 2 radio shows going on, one in his head and one that he's actually partaking in.
Weed Lap Pennington.
Yeah. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, an interesting email. Somebody wanting to know if they should eat the placenta. We'll discuss and hear what they got to say next.
The KVJ Show will be right back. 97.9 WRMF.
Sleep Number beds are amazing. If you're struggling with this whole daylight savings time, I hate it. I'm so mad at it. If you're like me and you're trying to just get some kind of normalcy in your sleep schedule, these Sleep Number beds can help you because they have Sleep IQ technology that really tracks your sleep and helps you live better and sleep better.
These baby cakes are therapeutic. I keep my number at 100. Kevin, what about you?
I go to the 45, and getting a Sleep Number bed changed my life. So now everybody in my entire family has one because I believe in it. Everybody loves their bed. When you sleep better, you're a better version of yourself.
And right now, it's the Sleep Number Veterans Day sale still going on, but it does end with close of business today. Save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed, plus free premium home delivery when you add a base. I went to the mall at Wellington Green.
Locations all over South Florida.
Like in Boynton Beach.
Or you can go to sleepnumber.com, and when you do, tell them the KVJ Show sent you in.
Brightline trains are back on track, so you can be car-free and carefree and even get your first ride free. Free from traffic, from stress, from parking hassles. Connecting Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Just visit GoBrightline.com or download the Brightline app and get your first ride free. Come on and take a free ride and live life on the bright side. Free ride offer good for a round-trip ride through December 31st, 2021.
When others treat your fries as an afterthought, all you're left with are cold, soggy fries. That's why Wendy's new fries are ones you won't forget, guaranteed to be hot and crispy, or we'll replace them. We're talking natural cut, skin-on fries, perfectly seasoned with a hint of sea salt. In fact, they're even preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. These are fries so hot and crispy, they beg a new question.
What would you like with your fries?
Try them today, only at Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, taste preference based on a national taste test by an independent research company.
'Twas the season of cheer and joy filled the town, except for Scrooge with his perma-frown. The gift of a Peloton bike touched his soul without doubt. When your workout's a joy, it's a joy to work out. This Black Friday, get the original Peloton bike at our best holiday price ever, $1,495. All access membership separate. Terms apply. See website for details.
I'm attorney Steve Simon. At Rosenthal, Levy, Simon & Sosa, we have been fighting for the injured for over 35 years. If you've been in a car accident, had a slip and fall, or been injured at work, we will fight to help you. Offices in West Palm Beach and Port St. Lucie. Open 7 days a week. Visit rosenthallevy.com.
Hey, it's Virginia, and I had the pleasure of interviewing Dr. Collins, who's the Chief Medical Officer with MD Now. This informative healthcare podcast is now up for everybody to listen to or download. Everything you wanted to know about COVID, the flu, Mythbusters, visit WRMF.com or listen on the WRMF app today.
You work hard, so you deserve the good things in life, like getting an amazing deal on awesome internet. That's why there's never been a better time to switch to Xfinity. Get the fast and reliable internet you deserve for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. And for the first time ever, ask how to get 12 times the speed for the same internet price when you add Xfinity Mobile. Just imagine, faster downloads, more streaming, the possibilities are endless. That's more speed and you'll save hundreds over AT&T. Plus, ask how to get an eligible 5G phone on us. And for a limited time, $300 back. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now because you deserve awesome internet. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 11/15/21. Restrictions applied. New performance starter internet 50 megabits per second customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Compares monthly service charge for Xfinity 600 megabits per second and AT&T 500 megabits per second, each with one unlimited mobile line for a year as of 10/6/21. Reduced speeds after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
I finished phase 2 of the new windows at my house, and they look so pretty. They're so quiet, so beautiful. They increase the value of your home, and they save you money on your insurance every year. I mean, upgrading your windows is such a smart investment on so many different levels, and the BNT team is the best in the business.
Yeah, it really improves your home value, and you're just going to love, too, knowing that you got the peace of mind, having that kind of security with solid doors and windows, and it's going to make your house look a lot better, too.
And the great thing about the BNT team is they use PGT custom windows and doors. PGT just makes the best-selling windows and doors. So you've got an amazing team of installers that really know what they're doing, and then you've got the best product with PGT. Why would you go anywhere else? BNTwindowsanddoors.com.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure what to do, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
Music this hour. Sponsored by Amtrak. Get back to visiting new and exciting places across the U.S. on Amtrak. It isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Without busy airports or cramped car rides, with no middle seats, extra legroom, and even private rooms. Book now at Amtrak.com. Adventurous journeys, just an Amtrak away.
Follow the KVJ Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show. More KVJ Show now on 97.9 WRMF.
Would you ever eat your placenta? Don't know if it's a great idea. Doesn't sound appetizing or fun.
It doesn't sound appetizing. I think it looks kind of gross, too.
Yeah. Well, I got this email here, and this guy's saying, yeah, my wife is going to be giving birth any day now. She just let me know that we will be eating our baby's placenta after the birth.
We?
Yes,
Why does he have to eat it?
I told her I'm not eating the placenta. And she told me that it's a cultural thing for her and that she didn't want to let her family down, who expects us to boil the placenta and drink its broth.
What culture is this?
I think he had said other place in the email. I think she's of Chinese descent. So I don't know. Maybe it's something that they do in China. Said, my wife says it is supposed to fortify her for breastfeeding and help prevent postpartum depression. She wants me to be in this with her as she thinks it's a gesture that I am in it with her with our daughter. I even read some stuff on the internet saying that the placenta is teeming with harmful bacteria and is even considered medical waste. We are doing a home delivery, so what we do with our placenta is our business. Help, I'm scared.
Now, can you put the placenta in a bread or a cookie to doctor it up a bit? A little garlic?
You can do different things with it. Some people will make pills out of it.
Deep fried placenta
basically.
with a tangy barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Not so bad now, is it?
Yeah.
Placenta balls?
Something like that.
This is insane. You should never force anyone to do something they don't want to do, especially consuming something that they find gross. Hey, look, God bless you. If that's the journey you want to do, I think it's great. But don't make me feel bad because I don't want to eat the placenta.
And who knows if it really does help with breastfeeding and postpartum and all that. And if you believe it does, then you should take it. But if your husband is turned off by it and wants nothing to do with it, you shouldn't force him to eat it.
You know, I like bagel bites, those pizza bites. Every time I bring them up, people get, oh, those are gross, Bird. That'd be like me saying, you have to eat pizza bagel bites with me because I like them. No,
placenta bites.
I'm grossed out. No, I want you to because it's going to make me feel better. It's not fair.
Yeah, I think what's tough about this is his family or her family is thinking that they should do it. And you're sending a statement, oh, I'm not all in this. I get that.
That's it. You're making someone feel guilty.
It's not his culture. It's her culture.
Right.
So she can do it. Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
But I get also you don't want to argue with your pregnant wife either because that's not going to be fun.
Sure, yeah. If I were him, yeah, this is gross. I wouldn't want to do it either. But would I do it? Saying, okay, this might send a statement to her family. They may be, but he never ate the placenta. We don't really like him.
Everyone's so sensitive.
They are absolutely. So yeah,
I went through this before. I told you all about how I didn't eat cow tongue. Virginia, I couldn't do it. I just could not get it down my pie hole.
I don't blame you.
And the girlfriend I had at the time was so pissed off and mad, and she's throwing all the guilt. Oh, my mom's gonna look at you differently now. Well, I'm like, I look at your mom differently because I don't want to eat tongue.
Yeah, that's some tough stuff. All right, so you guys are ruling that he doesn't have to do it if he doesn't want to. How big is he going to be?
This doesn't have to be a problem. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not a problem if her family didn't feel that way. But I think if he doesn't partake, is there a way you can fake it?
Is there a way you can pretend like you're eating it and feed it to the dog?
Get like a vegan placenta kind of a thing going on?
Or maybe if your baby mama's kind of cool, she'll be like, all right, yeah, we'll do a little bait and switch kind of thing. You'd be like, oh, yum, this, placenta shake. Oh, down the hatch. It was delicious. And everybody thinks it'd be like, cool. You saved me. It's all good. Maybe she could save you that way. And then that way her family thinks that you partook. So you're all in. I don't know.
I'm thinking of placenta and rice.
I mean, placenta and anything sounds repulsive.
Well, of course, Virginia.
It's not good. It's not good.
You can put lipstick on it, but it's still a pig.
I'm trying to have some fun over here with some food combinations. It's not working.
Okay. Anybody else done this? Somebody said that I am also of Chinese descent. I've never heard of this in our culture. So, yeah, are they pulling a BS? Is this a prank that they're playing on you?
I'm not a fan of people. Because what she's trying to do is throw her culture at him to make him feel guilty to eat it. He said he didn't want to do that, and now she's falling back. But it's our culture. Do you not care about my culture? Well, no, that's not what that means. I don't want to consume placenta.
She's like, I want you to be in it with me. I don't want to do it either. I got to do it. Misery loves company. Let's be all in this together. So, yeah. Most people are saying, don't worry about it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. Maybe get out.
Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love. And I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars we wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Oh, stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They say it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best of me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a time, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes.
Oh, lots of fun comments. Poor guy. He's got his baby mama want him to help her devour the placenta after they're done. Says it's a cultural thing. And so her family is looking forward to them doing it.
People are mad at us for talking about this.
I'm just trying to help them out here.
Yeah.
Like, I would want help too if I were in this situation. Be like, what do I do? How do I get out of this? I was looking to see, is she just making this up? Is it really a cultural thing? And it does look like it is kind of a popular thing in China to eat human placentas. In fact,
Really?
they say human placentas in this article from Global Times are still sold in China's underground markets.
So you eat other people's placentas?
I believe so.
Oh, hell no. I don't want no stranger
Yeah.
placenta.
You don't want street placenta?
Street placenta?
Yep,
No.
that's pretty gnarly.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything more repulsive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, how about a new little product called Placenta Helper? Could be delicious. Maybe,
the food
maybe stroganoff.
There's been a ton
flavored.
of food combinations in the chat room.
Yeah. Somebody said, to pick your battle, she's pregnant. Her hormones are probably raging. I just leave it alone till after the birth.
Yeah, you don't have to make this a war,
yeah.
but you also
Right.
don't have to eat the placenta either. Just play it smart.
One text says, she's pushing a human out of her vagina at home. Eat it. Okay. All right, one person thinks you should.
Remember, we asked my doctor if I could have mine afterwards because we wanted to do some pranks on our coworkers with it.
Mm-hmm.
And my doctor was like, I don't know. I don't feel good about giving it to you. It's medical waste.
Right, yeah.
It's a filter, right? I think that's what it is. It's like a filter, and so you're eating like a filter that could have like the bad stuff in it.
Anyone that's making you feel guilty about that, like the person that just texted, she's pushing out that, so eat it. That okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
That's what they say. Just eat it, yeah. Imagine if that's...
Shut up and eat it. You had no
right.
say. Okay.
That's apparently what one person thinks. She's doing a lot. Do your part. All right. Well, I don't know if you knew, today is clean out your fridge day. So if you got that old placenta in there, it's time to get it out.
Fry it up tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Kind of interesting what you might have in your fridge, though. Ours is pretty barren. We don't have a lot of excess stuff. But I know some people in their fridges, it just goes in there and you forget about it. And years later, you're like, wait, what is that?
I've got Tupperwares all the way in the back, and I don't even open them. I just throw them right in the trash.
I just cleaned I cleaned out my fridge for the wrap party at Grimsley, and it wasn't fun. it took something out of me.
Yeah, no, some of them can be really particularly gnarly. They say that you got to kind of know what you need to keep and for how long. People just kind of throw something in there, they forget about it. They say there are general guidelines for freshness, though, and cleaning out your fridge or your pantry. Milk, they say 7 days it is good.
Yeah, if you've ridden milk on that 7 day, it's not that fun.
I poured milk one time and I wasn't paying attention, but as I'm pouring it, like lumps came out. I was like, oh.
It's gnarly. Yeah.
Did you eat it?
No.
Wimp. You soft.
Yeah. Nobody wants that. They say eggs 3 to 5 weeks. They say store your milk and your eggs in the back of the fridge where the temperature is the coldest.
How do you feel about doggy bag stuff? For example, there's a sandwich in my refrigerator right now. It's going on day. It would be over 48 hours since I have eaten the other half of it. That's enough time, or am I kind of living on borrowed time with that thing?
I mean, your bread is going to be nasty at this point. You could take the stuff, whatever the middle was, and maybe eat that.
It's a cheese sub with condiments on it. There are veggies on there as well. But I think you're right. I think 2 days, you're living in dangerous territory.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. They say some other things when it comes to your fridge. Ground meat or poultry, good for 1 to 2 days. Cooked meat or poultry, 3 to 4. Lunch meat, 2 weeks, unopened, 3 to 5 days if it's opened.
Yeah, I usually, if the meat has what I call a hologram look to it, throw that baby out.
The stuff that you can keep for a while, canned fruit, 12 to 18 months.
Soups, too, man. When I thought I was dying last October, I was all into these soups looking at the expiration date. That's a nuclear war kind of food right there.
Yeah, soup will keep forever.
Yeah, rice and dried pasta, 2 years.
Yeah.
But they say after you cook it, though, it does change. With canned fruit, it's 5 to 7 days after opening, and with rice and dried pasta, 3 to 4 days after cooking.
Be careful, too, with that rice. Sometimes you get them boll weevils in there. Now, you can eat it, but the boll weevils.
Okay. All right. Just to let you know, might be a good thing to check out. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we've got it in many South Florida towns, but it looks like it's going to be going away. Panhandling ordinances that are in place may be disappearing. I'll tell you why coming up.
Follow KVJ on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show.
Hey, you need great internet. Trust me, I know. My whole work depends on it. If it is down, so is my work. If it's not fast, neither is my work. And I work on a time schedule. But when you want your internet, you want it here and now. Whether you're binge watching your favorite shows, downloading music, playing games. And the good thing with Xfinity, it is reliable and it's fast. And you can get the internet you deserve for just $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. All you have to do is just call 1-800-XFINITY, go to Xfinity.com or visit a store today. And you can find out how you can get 12 times the speed for the same internet price. Also, you can add in Xfinity Mobile. Get faster downloads, more streaming, it's all there. And for a limited time, you can ask them how you can get $300 back. So the savings are absolutely amazing. Requires paperless billing and auto pay. Ends 11/15/21. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet, 50 megabits per second, customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Reduced speed after 20 gigabytes of mobile usage.
You may not know it, but right now is your chance to choose your health insurance for 2022. And while that may not be the first thing on your to-do list, maybe it should be. Because when you join Bright Healthcare, you get a plan built around benefits you'll actually use. And that can feel amazing. Don't miss your chance to join. Go to brighthealthcare.com to learn more. Enroll by December 15th for coverage starting on January 1st. Bright Healthcare. When you're with us, things are always looking up.
I'm J-Rock Jared Blakely, and I want to get you money for your car accident injury. Here are some tips that will help to ensure you have the strongest possible case when you're hurt in a car accident. 1. Always get a police report. 2. See a doctor and document your injuries as soon as possible. 3. Do not speak to any insurance company without first consulting a lawyer. Call Blakely Law Firm at 1-800-602-5000 for a free consultation today. That's 1-800-602-5000. Offices Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward.
You know, the cooling ducts in your air conditioning system are basically like the lungs. And my friends at Cooling Advisors were explaining to me, if you're not cleaning out your duct system periodically, all that gunk that's in there, it's in your air and you're breathing it. Cooling Advisors right now has a special, and they'll come out, clean your ducts, and give you a $250 radio coupon when you tell them you heard about it right here. Cooling Advisors, they know everything from top to bottom when it comes to your air conditioning. You can trust them. They are family owned and operated with over 70 years of experience, and they do it the right way. A quality AC company that cares more about customer service than any other aspect of their job. They want to make sure you are happy and taken care of. So go online today and trust the team that I trust, coolingadvisors.com.
For the ones who are always in the know.
Delivery confirmed.
For the ones who keep things running. For the innovators and the problem solvers. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, experienced staff at local branches, and free access to experts to help answer your toughest questions. So whatever challenge you face, we have the knowledge and products to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to a dentist. But instead of filling you in on ways to save on your policies, he'd probably be too busy filling in that loose crown. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, who will use their expertise to polish up your policies, from home and auto to renters, motorcycle, boat, and RV too. So while, yes, your dentist can save your smile, your Geico agent could save you money, which will make you use that smile a whole lot more. To find a Geico agent near you, visit geico.com/local. If you've got a personal auto insurance question, you could talk to a cab driver, although the policies he recommends might include avoiding the interstate, beating traffic by taking the back roads, and only making left turns when absolutely necessary. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, whose policy is to use their expertise to navigate your insurance, finding the best route to help you save money on insurance for your home, car, and more. And as an added bonus, you'll be able to avoid traffic jams and potholes entirely. To find a Geico agent near you, visit geico.com/local.
Cold and flu season is back, but your symptoms could be something even more serious, like COVID, strep, mono, pneumonia. At MD Now, you can walk into any of the 55-plus clinics and know now. The physician-led team of healthcare professionals can diagnose and treat a full spectrum of illnesses in the state-of-the-art clinics, so walk in for superior healthcare right now. Visit mdnow.com to find your nearest location.
Whether you run your local bookstore or the neighborhood boutique that everyone loves, small businesses like yours make gift-giving possible. Now, Comcast Business has a gift for you. Introducing the Gift of Savings Sale. For a limited time, ask how to get our best deal of the year on a gig bundle. You can get a $650 prepaid card when you switch to Comcast Business, the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. That's $650 to spend on whatever your business needs. You could even reward your team for another big year. Or if you want another way to save, you can also get started with internet and voice for $35 each a month when you buy both with a 2-year price guarantee. So give your business the gift of savings today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities. Offer ends 1/2/22. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 35 megabits per second internet and one voice mobility customers only. Early termination fee applies. Requires EcoBill and AutoPay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Call or go online for details.
If you need a lawyer after an accident, check out the 5-star reviews for Gordon & Partners. We've recovered millions for car accident victims. Call today and find out if you have a case. Gordon & Partners, fortheinjured.com.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, South Florida panhandling is always a hot topic as we have a lot of homeless people in this area. The weather, I think, brings it. Also, I wind up talking to a lot of people. I'm like, how did you wind up here? And, they'll come down for rehab and then they'll just stay. And so we've got a lot of rehab clinics in Delray and throughout South Florida. So, that's kind of part of it. They're like, hey, I got here. The weather was great. Why not stay? So, there are some issues on how best to do it because it is a balance between people want to feel safe and secure and also people want to be empathetic to people that are in tough situations. And that is the tough balance to go on. And some South Florida towns like Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach do have ordinances that ban panhandling. In West Palm Beach, it's currently unlawful to do it in public transport vehicles, bus stops, within 15 feet of any entrance or exit of a bank or an ATM or a check cashing business, or from any driver or passenger of a vehicle that is in traffic or on a public street. They say also they don't want it in the downtown and Northwood areas in West Palm Beach. So it's currently considered to be unlawful to do it, but that might change, and it might change starting today. There apparently has been a successful lawsuit that has gone on, and West Palm Beach city attorneys recently reached an agreement with 3 people that sued the city over their restrictions on panhandling. And it looks like the panhandling ordinances that are in place in many South Florida towns are not going to stay. In fact, there's a recent district court that ruled that Fort Lauderdale's anti-panhandling ordinance may be unconstitutional.
Wow.
So it looks like their ban is going to be going away. And there was also a U.S. Supreme Court decision from 2015 where the court decided that panhandling laws violate the Constitution. So that apparently will open up a free-for-all for panhandling wherever you might be in South Florida. And I guess you can't outlaw it.
But how does that go and work when you say, well, they're trespassing? If someone is, let's say you have a panhandler that's at your restaurant or whatever, couldn't you now say they're trespassing at the restaurant?
I think if they're inside the business, everything that I'm reading here and what they're talking about where the ordinance is covered, it was 15 feet of an entrance or exit when it came to a bank and places like that. So if they're inside the business, I would think you'd say, hey, you can't stand inside here and hit up my customers as they're coming away from the cash register. There, I think you would have the right to be able to do that. They're talking about on a street. Like I told you, I was down on West Palm, and there were these 2 guys that every person that was going by, they're waiting for people to come out of the restaurant and say, hey, do you have any money from that? Any change left over? And so they were hitting everybody there. So I guess according to what might possibly happen in tonight's city commission meeting in West Palm Beach, they would get rid of that. So you couldn't do anything with guys like that. They wanted to stand out front of a restaurant and hit up every person that came out, they could do that.
If me and Denny's wanted to start a little doo-wop group and go on the corner of Clematis and shoo-wop, da-doo-ba-da-ba, shoo-wop, and then have a boot where people can throw change in there, it's legal. I can do that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any problem with that at all right now. I mean, that's in a sense, you're just performing
I mean, it's a problem because doo-wop.
Yeah.
Come on.
Look,
you'll make no money, and someone will probably kick you with your boot.
We got room for a few more. You guys want in?
I'm good.
Kevin hates doo-wop.
I would love to start. Maybe not doo-wop, just some type of street on the corner band. You know what I mean? I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that and where it goes. The one thing that I keep saying, especially this time of year as we get into the holidays, is, maybe find some way that you could take some of your money and find a great group that works with the homeless people in South Florida so that they can have better shelters and better care. There's so many needs for the homeless people that we really all could probably get together and try to make this a better situation.
It's the holidays. This is when we all fake like we're nice and good people.
Right.
Come on now. Let's go.
So this is the time you can fake it. $5. It'll cleanse your soul. Do something good. But if you're one of those people that didn't do that, I know a lot of businesses are up in arms because they think that it hurts their business. And I do know that when I was down there, I watched those 2 guys. There was somebody that came out and said, hey, you got to get away from my business, because they were standing right by the door. And he said, I overheard his conversation. He said, it's been 25 minutes and not one person's come in my business.
Damn, so he was double downing on his loitering. The guy, the homeless guy, said no one's been here for 20 minutes.
No. The owner of the store had
yeah.
said that, and that's
it's just aggressive.
Well, and that's where
scary.
That's where business owners are going to say, if you take away this ordinance, you've got no power to it. So if they want to stand there by their door and hit up everybody that comes in for money, they, I guess, would be able to do that. And
then it's not right.
And the business, and the business is like, I can't get any business to come in here because you guys are trying to shake down everybody for some cash.
I told you about the one store. It's a head shop, and there's always people laying in front of the door. They're homeless people, and she has to go out there every 10 minutes to shoo them away. And they're laying you have to step over the person to get there. That's not right. That's not cool.
Right. Yeah. And the argument is, and this has kind of happened a little bit in San Francisco, as businesses move out of an area, more homeless move in, and then that's what it is. You just have kind of your downtown turns into a makeshift homeless village. So
that's not good for business.
No, it's
tourism,
really bad for,
nothing. Everything would suffer.
Yeah, so that's why I think this vote could be important, and it's definitely an issue that I think that we should probably put a little bit more on the front burner and try to come up with good solutions to the issue, because it's not going away.
But the other problem too, and Penelope brings up a good point. Not everyone goes to shelters, even when they're available and they've got a situation that could help them.
Yeah.
They still don't take that up.
Sure, yeah, because I see on the waterfront and all that stuff. I mean, hey, it's beautiful. what's going on there. But yeah, there are some people that will go there and.
The shelters won't let you party either.
Well, and that's it. Yeah, because I'm always walking along the waterfront, and there's a lot of people that you can see are actively going through a drug, whatever it might be,
situation.
Yeah, and I think they go there to kind of do their drugs, and so that's.
You can't play that at the shelter because the shelter will kick you right out.
Yeah, and Matt T says shelters aren't that great and there aren't enough. I don't know much about shelters, but I have heard people complain about stuff like that before, but I don't know.
Yeah, so I think it's an issue because you do see, to me, San Francisco is pretty much the one to look at where they have really had big issues with it, where businesses have run out. And the homeless people come in and you say, okay, I mean, unless that's your model for your city, which I don't think a lot of cities are like, yeah, this is what we want. You're best to be proactive on this situation because as these laws start falling, which they are, you're going to have those are the real world situations of businesses saying, I can't, the rents already are a crazy amount of money. Businesses start vacating and then you start having their situation all over again. So definitely something good for, I think, people to get proactive about and try to come up with solutions for rather than wait until the worst part of it happens. Any comments? You can always call or text. Hit us up here on the KVJ Show.
I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. But then you saw me, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eye. I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away. You could have asked me why I broke your heart. You could have told me that you fell apart. But you walked past me like I wasn't there and just pretended like you didn't care. I don't know why I run away. I'll make you cry when I run away. Take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. Save your tears for another day. Save your tears for another day. I made you think that I would always stay. I said some things that I should never say. Yeah, I broke your heart like someone did to mine. And now you won't love me for a second time. I don't know why I run away. Oh girl, I make you cry when I run away. Girl, take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. I realize that I'm much too late, and you deserve someone better. Save your tears for another day. Save your tears for another day. I'll make you cry when I run away. Save your tears for another day. Ooh, girl, I said save your tears for another day. Tears for another day.
Coming up, we got the After the Show podcast. Going to be on the way. All kinds of good stuff. We'll be dealing with your emails that you sent to us. You can send those to us, mail@kvjshow.com. Get into any comments we didn't get to on the regular show here today, including somebody that sent in something. Remember, we had that story in the Call 'Em Out about the pizza delivery dude that was in the driveway and the neighbor came over and took their pizzas?
Yes.
Because they paid credit card and all that. And they're like, dude, she just took all our pizzas. That's not her.
I want to go knock on that woman's door and just ask some questions.
I do too. Like, what gave you the right to go over there? Were you expecting a pizza? And if so, what happened to that pizza? Did that show up 20 minutes later?
I'm not there to get angry. I'm not there to fight. I'm so curious of knowing how.
Why?
I order so much food and have had weird moments happen.
Right.
I just like to know what happens in these situations.
It's kind of crazy, and apparently it's not even just isolated your neighbor's jacking your food. Somebody said, my friend that installs carpet, he was driving looking for the address of this place where he's supposed to go lay some carpet. And this guy walks up to him and says, yeah, the carpet installs right over here. And he goes over there and he installs the carpet, all that stuff, takes all day. Next day he found out it was actually the wrong house. He had never checked the address. He just trusted the guy.
Oh.
And he had to pay for the carpet that he installed at the wrong address.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is so something that would happen to me if I was in the carpet business. Oh, my God.
Isn't that unreal?
Could you imagine Jay Bird installing carpet?
Well, I'm already insulting myself. We don't need the tag on.
Yeah, right? Imagine that. I'd be like, nah, I think I'd have to quit that gig.
That is something
That's
else.
so shady.
Somebody hijacked carpet, so, yeah. So
the balls on that person.
Oh, I know, right? No, yeah, your install's right over here.
People can't be trusted. That's just it. If you're out there doing anything like this, you've got to check the address, confirm the person's name, maybe even ask to see an ID.
But think of the criminal, the person that got him to do that. They had to see the situation, think about it really quick, and then jump on that opportunity.
Hey, I could use some carpet.
Like, my dog peed all over my carpet. I need new carpet.
Well, but then you don't even know what it's going to look like in your place.
They saw opportunity and they just took it.
Maybe think anything's better than dog pee carpet.
I guess.
She's right.
Yeah. Maybe. Crazy stuff. So, yeah, we'll get to some extra comments like that we didn't get to on today's show. That's kind of what we do on the ATS. If you never listened, you can catch it live on YouTube coming up, or it's also on any podcast app you get. Just look for ATS for After the Show, and it's going to be right there. Also, wanted to do a shout-out to Martine, listening from Argentina. So people can do a global on that app as well.
What time is it in Argentina right now? It's about 3 p.m. in Argentina right now?
Is it? I don't know. Sounds good to me.
It's about 3 p.m., I think.
Okay.
Happy hour.
Yeah. It's Friday somewhere.
Very nice. So, Martine, whatever time it is, hope you're enjoying the KVJ show. Thanks for locking it in. Before we get to that podcast, Jaybird, if you'd wrap it up here on your thought for the day.
You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you.
Really?
Can we kick yours? You just cut new ones.
But it's the best thing that could ever happen to me, Virginia.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.